play. Sorry, just finishing my plate. Supper. Dinner. Din. Hi, Wivy. How are you?
Yeah, I can turn it.
Good job,
Put that in
Mandy.
first somewhere. I'll have
What?
it.
Oh.
See my
Hey, Ash.
brand new fan gun at the shop?
Is it that tall? I
He got me
didn't.
too. He said it cost $200.
That's it?
Yeah, he come back there and he said,
Hey,
he
Firebird.
was talking to me and I had that little fan.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Too Tall.
He said he was walking out there afterwards and walked by one and said, that's what he needs back there, that back. He said, now, back there.
Hey, Gail.
He said, in front of Anthony, he said, hope Anthony don't go to crack because he ain't got no air to get moving.
Mandy. Oh, no, I know, Too Tall. I know.
Anthony got me that size. I got 30.
Okay, Angels Among Us. Hold on 1 second. I'll check it.
Go play with your bone.
I was wondering if anybody was going to say it.
Get that bone off my stuff. Get that bone off my stuff.
But I wasn't there for
Fan over there and play with it.
the apologies. So, hey, Robbie. Hey, Sirliner. Whenever it happened, I wasn't there, so.
I'm gonna get mama and get you, boy. Yeah, I am.
Hey, Nikki Jean. Hey, Karma Cookies. Watch your words, Karma Cookies.
Go play at that bone. Go play at that bone somewhere, boy.
Hey, Spicy Amber. Well, what? Bruno,
Get your bone, get somewhere.
go lay down. Oh,
Take your steak and bone.
hey, hey, Harley, beep beep. So the only update that I have, or the only thing that I can tell you, is that I was getting on TikTok to check my messages and everything, and eventually go live, and that I was getting on TikTok to check my messages and everything, and eventually go live, and um I signed into my backup at first, and the first the first live on the FYP was Nikki's, um, and they were talking about um, Robbie and Mama Sassy. um, and the apology. All I know is that Imperfect said that she didn't hear it. They felt like, or they heard her Imperfect said that she didn't hear it. They felt like, or they heard her say that I told her to apologize, and the word forced was used once. So I decided to get in the box and say, hey, I talked to her on the back end about the whole situation. Went with my gut and um, told her how since she got called out, how she can expect things like they're not just gonna stop. Um, because it never does. Not saying anything negative toward them, just not saying anything negative toward them. Just when shit like that comes up, you know, it takes a minute before people move on. Um, so I was just giving her that heads up. I didn't want her to think that it was over and that it was done. So I was telling her that, and then she um, continued with uh, with the lie. She's like, well, you know, am I just supposed to say I did this just to appease them? Um, and I said, well, I don't know what you're supposed to do, what you need to do. Um, and then I told her, I said, I'm not saying that you are lying, but if you are, it would be best to just tell the truth. It'll be out there then. That way everybody can accept that and for the most part move on. And I think I messaged her one more time, and the next thing I know, she's live. Live.
Good evening.
Hey, Mom Sassy.
Hey, I just wanted you to know that I didn't put it that way, and if I did, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I'm
I
I'm
just
sure I'm sure it was thought that you wouldn't have done it had I not, told you need to do this or else.
right.
And I'm not that way. So
I've got a lot going on. I'm going tomorrow to see a psychiatrist to get me on some better medicine.
okay. Righto.
Um, we have been threatened. I'm been doxxed, so I'm letting the law handle that.
Yeah.
And I want
Wait.
to let everybody know that I'm okay until I get the medicine into my system. I'm not going live by myself. My blood pressure was 200 over 200 last night. My blood pressure was 200 over 200 last night. My boyfriend had to take me to get some help. They got it down.
Thank you,
So
Tracy.
I wanted everybody to know that this reached out to me, that I'm okay,
Hmm.
and that I done what I thought I needed to do.
Yeah.
I won't be in boxes or live much. I'm gonna take a break from going live much. I'm gonna take a break from going live,
Okay.
and try to get the help I need.
Yeah. Yeah, because your health is number one. I know that things on TikTok can be stressful. Um, and I know everybody takes that stress differently. Um, and I know everybody takes that stress differently. Some more so, some not.
Right.
So just
And the reason Robbie's been upset is because somebody called his father and told him everything about us. And told him everything about us.
uh, have y'all told people like y'all's names and addresses, and it just got put out there, or
I don't know. I hadn't told anybody anything, so I don't really know.
yeah.
But they're going to investigate it, and they're going. It's the same person that was attacking me when Robbie got um attacked. It's the same person. We do know that, but we don't know who is that behind it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I would just yeah, so I would just not bring that up or talk about it anymore
No.
until the investigation takes care of, until they take care of that, or until that's settled.
Right.
But I'm sorry that that happened to you.
It's
Um,
okay. I'll get through it. I mean, it's a little scary, but I'll make it.
yeah, yeah. It can.
Hey, Amber.
It is scary.
Hey,
Yeah.
and this is just my
Thank
opinion.
you.
This is just my opinion. That whole live over there, that was that was wrong. It should have been done on the back end between them two. Because what I was listening to made me very angry.
I haven't been live very long since it's.
So I
Well,
just
I mean, so I it seemed like I heard Imperfect say one time that she thought she needed more than one apology. One of those was for her getting dropped from a box. But I believe that day that I dropped everybody from a box. Whoever was in a box, I dropped them. So it's not like I singled her out.
That was the day you got the call from Dora, correct?
Yes, yeah,
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
I
did
didn't.
tell
Yeah,
everyone. Yes.
yeah. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I dropped every. I dropped everybody. It wasn't to single anybody out. Yeah, nobody. I wasn't letting nobody in the boxes.
Yeah, you scared the fuck out of all of us.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, what did we do? The whole chat was like, are we in trouble?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe. Shit.
Hey, Ravi.
Hi. Mom, I got a question.
What?
How do you share your screen on this laptop?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Sue. Hey, Robin. I
Yeah,
did,
Chi.
but you wish I did.
You
Right,
did.
Mandy? I was like hiding. I was like going between this live and another live, just popping in and out because it was stressful. I was
Riri was
like, are we
box
in trouble or
hopping.
what? I was not box hopping. I was going between the lives, watching some freaking swatting in LA and here when you and Dora were on the phone because I was like, oh, I'm getting anxiety, even though I know we've done nothing. I'm getting anxiety.
Hey, Robbie, I've heard people talk about sharing screens, like I want to say it's either with IG or Snap. I think it's through IG though.
You
Stop.
could do it both.
Okay.
Same with,
Yes, I was
even though I
right
hate it,
about
you
it.
can also do it on Discord.
Me and somebody wants to watch a movie, and I didn't know how to do that.
If you have an iPhone, you can do it on FaceTime as well.
Hey,
Okay.
Dora. Hi,
For
Beach.
real, how you do that, Riri?
Uh, I think it's literally just the share my screen option,
It is. It's the share my screen option.
if I'm correct. Or it gives you like an option to like, and this one I hate because I accidentally hit it, and now every time I fucking share every time I try open my Disney Plus, it shares my screen with people, but you can actually like click the app and it'll share the whole thing too.
Nice. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I had Love Connection again, and we're wanting to watch a movie. That's why I asked.
Oh God. Oh, sir. Already?
Hey, this is a friend of Mama J's.
Okay.
I was
Okay. I
gonna
trust Mama J.
I was
And he
gonna say,
wants
what
me to call
fucking
the brother.
happened between you talking about that song, Pray For Me, with me, and now I was going boop, 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 you, Robbie. I was like, oh my god. It wasn't even 3 days ago that we were talking about that and being like, fuck that, man.
No. Mama,
Do they live closer?
yes.
Okay, good.
What do you call your brother? I'm not calling your brother.
I ain't calling him. That's why I said I hope nobody calls him. I did too, Dora. That felt so good earlier.
I need to. I want to get one of those ones for outside. Especially because we're in Canada, so like in the winter,
Ooh,
all
girl.
I would have to do is like smack the ice down.
Ugh.
Yes.
Bitch.
I've seen people use like those deep freezers as cold water plunges.
You
They
know, I was
do.
thinking about that because I accidentally broke my parents' deep freeze.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
Oh, when I tell you it's freaking amazing, it's amazing.
Listen, I have to take cold showers for my skin condition, so I literally take a cold plunge every single night.
I actually
Yes, don't it feel amazing?
right now.
y'all, my mother is on the moon. So give me a second.
I think Dora inspired me. I might fill up the ice maker tonight twice and then just go full
Oh, you
plunge.
should, Riri. It's freaking amazing. It feels so good. Like, I've been doing it for about a week and a half now.
Dora, what do
And
you use? Like, do you have an actual plunge tub or what?
no, girl, I do. I fill the tub with solid ice.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
Yes. Or I'll do a super, super cold shower.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
used to do.
yes, it's amazing. It feels amazing. Your skin feels amazing. Like, I could tell such a difference.
Well, it helps
Um,
close off your pores, right?
huh?
So it helps close off your like pores and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like keep them closed.
See, the only reason
It
I can't do it
helps.
with the shower is because I'm such a baby that I'll like turn on the hot water right
Oh,
away.
girl. Listen, whenever I first had to start doing it, I was a whiny baby. But now I'm just like, I just gotta do it if I want to take a shower. So I just do
Yeah.
it.
That's why I feel like the plunge would be better.
Yeah, because then you
So
just jump
actually,
in
when
and
I started
you're
doing
there.
it, only ice with cold water. So what I do in the bathtub, if I'm doing a bath, I'll fill it up with cold water, and then dump ice in there. Um, and then plunge into that water. It's amazing. Like when I tell you, your body feels such a difference. Um, I've had a lot of sciatic nerve going on. So
That has
I
to help it.
have been to the doctors
Cold.
regarding it because of my shoulder. They want to do injections, and I refused. So I was researching and different things, right? And it has such an amazing health benefits. It helps with depression. It also helps with chronic pain, inflammation.
Yep.
So many things. Just look up the benefits of an ice plunge. And when I tell you it feels amazing, the next morning when you wake up, you feel so refreshed, like you've slept for the proper amount of hours. Your body feels good. I can tell such a difference already, and I've only been doing it a week and a half.
Dora,
I'm
you
sure that's the
might
reason why all
just
the
saved Mama Joyce's pain. I'm gonna start getting her to do that because she has really bad sciatic pain. So I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
have it. Yeah,
What's her?
I started getting it. My we were talking about that in our meeting today at work because the boss above me actually has a lot of pain, and she had back injections and they never helped her. So she was talking about it with me because she was like, does it actually help? And I was like, yes, girl, because where we sit and type all day, right? So we get that chronic, like that back pain. But I bought me a chair that has like a swivel in the back so that it helps to support the back. But it'll radiate sometimes down the back of my leg and into my feet. So when I have that pain that bad, so I'll just do the ice plunge and it takes it away immediately.
How do you get used to the cold?
You don't have no choice but to once you're in there.
Once you're in there, you're in there. You're in
You're
it like
in there.
So
Yeah.
wouldn't it be best to turn your back to it?
oh, that's the first thing I do. If I do the shower, I put it on my back first so that it just gets my temperature at the correct temp so I can stand it. But I don't. Yeah. Now I
That's
stay
right.
in
That's why
for
I'm
5
asking.
minutes now. But you start off with like 20 seconds.
Okay. I want to try. That's why I asked.
I am fucking saying hi to everybody.
Bitch, you was on
Have you
mute.
been on mute this whole time?
Look, okay, hold on. Let me tell you what I sounded like. Hi, Chick Flick. Hi, Violet. Hi, Becky. Let's see who
This
else.
bitch.
Hi, Angela, baby. Hey, Free Spirit. Hi, Harley, BB.
We were just sitting here.
Hi, Harley, BB.
We were just sitting here having a whole ass conversation. Thought you was off doing something else.
Well, because my dumb dog won't stop. He's fucking
You leave my nephew alone.
I'm going to kick him outside.
You leave him alone. Because me and him will plot. I will teach him how to plot.
He's
How do you
running,
get used to it for the front?
he's
I
running
don't
around
doubt.
with a smashed Coke can.
Where'd he
Oh, goody.
find it? He might have brought it from out
I
in
don't
his
doubt
mouth.
at all that Dora would plot something.
You just,
All right.
Sassy, you just, like once you get your temperature regulated from it running down your back, from, the top of your head down your back, whatever, you just flip around and
All you got to do is wash your hair hair in the cold water one time,
Yep.
and you'll be all right.
Hi, friends.
Okay, because I'm
Hi.
Hi, Breezy.
I'm trying to talk T
Hey,
into it.
Breezy.
If anybody wants a cold bath plunge bathtub, Timu sells them. There are actual decent ones.
T. If I do
Huh.
it, you got to do it.
I've never thought to look on Temu.
That's where I got mine.
Yeah, Fuzzy Wuzzy, it depends if you have certain conditions that they don't recommend doing the ice plunge. But listen, Mama J has lupus. It helps her tremendously. She loves it.
Huh.
She loves it.
You'll do it.
So, Breezy, my thing with Temu is, do they still like steal your credit card info or whatever?
Girl, I have bought so much stuff off Timu. They ain't never done nothing but allow me to keep buying.
Okay, period. Because, you know,
I've
My
never
mom
had
does
I'm
that.
annoyed over here. And I've never let anyone order from Temu in this house. So
I
I
have
think I might
never
have to start.
I've never a shot. No, I don't want to say never. I have not yet in
It
life
does too tall.
had anything happen like that through Timu.
Okay, yeah, my grandma was hyping it up too, and she's like, "Oh, I've heard such good things about it." And then I was like, "Okay, well, why don't you like go on it, Grandma?" She's like, "Well, I'd spend all your mother's inheritance." I was like, "What? Okay, I guess."
My mom orders a bunch off of T. Well, not a bunch, but you know, a good bit. So if I ever
Yes,
want
now,
anything, I
Sassy.
just send her the money
Bitchy Wish, you want a box?
and have her
Sassy.
order it for me.
Yeah.
But they live in like a small town out there, like, because we live far from my grandma and stuff.
Mhm.
So, like, they just got like Amazon and shit.
Okay.
No way, for real. I thought everybody had to
Oh
get
yeah,
Amazon.
she is loving it. Oh my good god. And her figuring out how to e-transfer us grandkids was a mistake.
Oh, she's sending y'all all kinds of money.
Oh yeah, we have to send them through our banks here. We don't have like Venmo or Cash App.
Oh, okay.
So she can just do it like while we're sleeping or whatever. Oh my
What?
goodness.
I've never heard a kid complain because their grandmother's sending them too much money.
That's
No, I
right.
just feel bad
Hell
because she does it to
no.
all the grandkids and there's 6 of us.
Girl,
I feel bad.
then
Send
save
more
it up and
grandma.
buy
Hi,
everyone
everyone.
a Christmas present.
Right, I live on Temu to the point I buy all my clothes, my kids' clothes, their
I didn't
birthday,
mean to derail your
Christmas presents,
conversation,
That
Dora.
Bitchy Witch talking.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to talk to me forever, okay? I just need you to sit in a box.
We officially love your accent, is what Dora is trying to say.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's
I'm pretty
adorable.
sure it's already beneficial before, but
Yeah, I live in New Zealand.
Okay.
I love it.
Hi.
Do you guys hear Bitchy Witch's accent? I fucking love it.
I was trying to until you called her out on it.
hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
No,
I've
it's
always
cool.
got a child around, which is why I don't get in the box often
Oh,
anymore.
I didn't notice it until Dora said something, and then she stopped talking. So I'm like, "Damn it, hurry up and talk!" Adorable.
Right.
See, but do you buy like skincare and stuff off of Temu?
everything.
Everything?
I swear by their skincare products.
Okay.
I have real sensitive skin, so I react
Yes.
to a lot.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
90% of what TikTok Shop sells you can get on Temu.
Yep.
Yep.
From skincare to exercise equipment.
Listen, y'all, I
I
got
don't
into
have
this
TikTok
type
shop,
of
so I'm about to go ham on Temu, y'all.
To
You
medical
don't have. Oh,
equipment.
that's right. You don't
Like-
have TikTok shop up there.
My wee girl that just said hello, she's got a lot of medical. She's in a wheelchair for life. She's only 7.
Mm-hmm.
But I've bought a lot, like blood pressure machines and a lot of medical stuff to monitor her through Temu.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Hey.
That's really good to know.
I mean, I could have not got on Gary put on that like over Timu.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Now, I will say you need to read the reviews.
Yes.
Right, because some of them can be weird.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question though. For the ones that buy the clothes on there, like I'm I'm in the States, so like my tops are like a 1X.
Thank you, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
I'm telling you, honestly, just read the review.
And just go from there. It'll tell or whatever.
I've never been
Mine a little bigger.
I've never
My
been
go-to
misled
was-
from reading reviews.
My go-to with any Chinese site is always go 1 to 2 sizes bigger than you'd normally buy.
Okay.
And that's what I did with Timu and when I first started it, but then I started reading reviews like everybody said, and that's what I went by.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually get them a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I started
like
working on it.
1X go to a 3X.
Yeah.
But I like
Okay.
Shein.
That is great to know. Thank you guys. My husband just got home from work. I'm gonna drop out the box, but I'll be listening.
T, if I
Okay,
do that,
thank
cold
you.
water,
Welcome, sweetie.
you got to do it.
What is it, huh?
I said, if I do the cold water, you got to do it.
Oh, fuck.
OT, I really think OT it would help with your back because you're like me. We have a lot of issues, so it freaking helps me like tremendously.
Do y'all think it would make me nicer? Probably not, but like we'll see.
No.
I'm gonna tell you though, if you struggle with mental health, it's freaking fantastic for mental health.
Okay, so maybe it will because I have a lot of issues.
Same girl, same.
Trouble follows you and Robbie.
It makes you feel so refreshed, like you have more energy after it.
Yeah.
Mama Sassy, trouble follows me because I get manic, okay?
You and Robbie's always into
And
something.
then I'm like, I'm like behaving too much. This is boring. And
Did
then
you,
like I don't
WS?
even realize it.
My brother.
Debbie asked, how did it feel? I need to know how Debbie feels. She did the ice plunge today. How did you feel, babe?
So the advertisements on TikTok that piss me off, and it's because I've spent money thinking I was gonna get some Hey Dudes, and I
Yeah,
didn't.
he got scammed on the TikTok shop.
So now I'm seeing this this advertisement for like that. It's not really. I don't think it's a swimsuit, but it's like a dress, but it's got like shorts under it to where you can like pull them down if you need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's got like a built-in bra. Well, I know that I think they sell them on the TikTok shop, but it was saying you could get 9 for $25. I'm like, what? And so I clicked on it, and it takes you to a whole different website.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, that's how Hey Dudes got me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how me and T got scammed because they were advertising like the half off Hey Dudes. So me and T went on there
Like,
and we
Hey Dudes
ordered.
for $5, $5 to $10.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's like
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys ever order those Judy Blue jeans?
Mm-mm.
Dora, have you ever ordered any of them? You or Mama J?
No, my jeans, I usually go in store because I like to see how they're gonna fit my waist.
Right.
'Cause
Well,
I'm tall. I'm super tall, so I have to have the ones that
Same.
truly fit my waist.
Right. That's me. And normally I don't, but I love the Judy Blue, and they've always got good reviews. So I ordered some. They're not cheap. Well, then I came across some, and they were like, "Oh, $9.99." And you get to look in. Well, if it's being shipped from China, they're not real Judy Blues. I mean, no offense, but seriously.
Yeah.
So when you order, also that's another thing is to look where it's being shipped from.
That's like
So
my
what I
wedding
actually
dress and my
do now-
boots. I'm getting them
So
all.
what I actually do now is I'll go in freaking store and buy my Hey Dudes. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will.
look, me and Dora love Hey Dudes. I have 2 pair. Um, Dora has more, and she got me really excited. And I spent more money than she did.
Hey, dude, is
I
on
wish I
Shein.
could find somebody who has a bad left foot and not a good right foot. Because you know how I talk about my bad right foot I have.
Yeah,
So every time I buy new Hey Dudes, I can only wear the one because the other's always wrapped.
yeah.
And so I've got 3 different
Sizes. Yeah,
different, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to throw it away, but at this
Um,
rate, I've been going 2 years with not being able to wear 2 shoes. So
yeah.
the other
Mine,
shoes.
Yeah, so like I go in store
Michelle
now
in
because
here that
here.
just came in and their username had somebody's name in it.
Oh,
I can message Dora and just let her
okay, yeah. Please
know.
message Dora.
I
I got
don't
me some Hey
know.
Dudes off of Shein.
I don't know if it's their actual account because it's like half their TikTok name and half not, but I just
Yeah,
seen it,
just
so I'm
message
gonna
me.
message you.
Okay.
Right. Like I am so picky about my shoes. Like even my tennis shoes, they have to be comfortable because I
You
am.
talking about blue? Ray Ray?
Yes, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Harley.
I like my.
Um.
I got them for Shein for like $9.
They said it's me.
We
I
both
just
got
wanted to confirm because I didn't want you being doxxed at all in any type of way. So I just wanted to make sure.
Like I truly and so and I know a lot of us are picky about our shoes, right? Like we're I like as far as tennis shoes, they have to have a good sole in them because I cannot.
Yeah, and mine have to have the which most shoes today have it, but have the memory foam.
Yes, I have to have the memory foam.
Yeah, I wear that memory foam out quick.
I'm getting
I'm
my
gonna
dress and my boots for my wedding next year off of Shein.
Ooh,
I'm gonna drop back down to the comments, but thank you for letting me up.
thank you, bitchy
Oh,
witch.
thank you, bitchy witch.
How much are
Well,
they at TJ Maxx? I see the one pair I got was on sale. Well, both pair um that I have were on sale.
Let me see. Cause I get mine here.
$39. That's it.
My problem with jeans is like I'm so short that like I have to either go to the little kids section or find like a really small pair and get Mama Joyce to hem them for me.
Is that the only kind they have, wifey, or do they have different kinds? Oh, 39 for the tie dye. My white ones were 34. Well, I mean that in the 30s is cool with me.
my boots are gonna be brown with sunflowers.
Has anybody ever
Oh, that's
shopped at
cute.
Marshall's?
Yes. Wait.
Yes, I love
Yes.
Marshalls. You
Yes.
like Juicy Couture? That place? Oh my god.
And
Awesome,
Marshall's is
wifey.
having a
Thank you.
huge sale right now.
And if you're Canadian, Winners is really good too.
I love Marshall's, yes.
I haven't shopped there in years because it was.
They got their rompers on sale for $20.
Well, I was down at my mom's, so I don't have one here. I would have to shop online. For that rompers?
Yes, and their jeans. They have some jeans. Their jeans with the rips in them are $16.99 right now.
I like
I just had to buy some polos. I'm
I
sorry.
I like TJ Maxx because I love Ray Dunn stuff and I'm trying to collect it, and
Yes, I have a Ross.
that's the best place to buy Ray Dunn. But outside that, I don't care for TJ Maxx.
We don't have a TJ Maxx or
Oh, I love Torrid.
Torrid for the win.
Yes.
we don't have that either here.
We have a Torrid in the mall. I don't know how long it's going to be there because every store is leaving the mall. Aeropostale just left. But I don't think I've ever bought anything from them there just because they're really expensive.
Oh, I love Burlington.
Oh my god, Bitchy Witch said they still have a Kmart.
Oh my god.
I wish we did.
Our mall did that, and there ain't but a few stores in there now. They closed all of them up.
Lisa, are you wanting a box? Did I just see?
But Bath and Body Water
Wasn't who you think it was. I checked.
Did you see who,
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know exactly who you're talking about, and it wasn't them.
Okay.
It was a troll account.
Okay. Thank you.
You're,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
The only thing I went to the mall for was Bath and Body Works.
I don't ever do boxes, so forgive me. But my trick with Torrid is I order online.
Uh-huh.
If you order online, you earn Torrid cash. And you can pay for it with Klarna, like 4 payments over, I think it's 4 payments every 2 weeks. And by the time your payments are done, you can cash in your Torrid cash.
Love
I've
it.
got the system down. I buy Torrid all the time, though, because I've lost a total of like 150 pounds, so I'm always having to buy new clothes.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever shopped the Rainbow Shop?
Huh?
Rainbow Shop is kind of like Torrid. You guys got to check them out.
I've never heard of that.
They closed.
Oh my God.
Here.
Listen, they have plus size clothing. Their shoes are decent. It's called Rainbow Shop. They have them in the Carolinas. I don't know if anybody here. But yes,
Well,
the
one in
plus size
Ohio.
clothes.
Yeah, they closed
They
our
have-
K-Toes, and I
Thank you,
cried.
Lisa, for coming
Because they
up.
were a big girl fit store.
And for the tip. Yeah, see, I don't want to buy, like, I don't want to go, like, crazy on clothes. Because I'm more about comfort. You know when you were younger, like, you were all about style and dressing up every time you went out, and you could in the nice jeans and
Yeah, I'm not into all that.
I done gained all the weight and lost all the shits. So I dress for comfort.
You either see me dressed up for a funeral or something nice. Other than that, you don't see me dressed up.
Yep, that's all the time. Or court.
If you get jury duty.
Their rompers at Rainbow Shop are $9.99 right now. And like their summer stuff, like let me show you. Can you big box me, T?
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you like on there. Like I used to go in person with them when they had it in the Carolinas. Can you big box me, T?
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you like on there. Like I used to go in person with them when they had it in the Carolinas.
Oh, those are cute.
Can you see them?
They have some on Shein too. Where's the romper?
They have.
Dang, lady, look at that bikini. I wish mine was still set like that.
and they have right there's one.
I don't want a dressy one.
I got
Yeah.
too many rolls for the
Hang
belly.
on, let me show you their other clothes. Hold on.
I want more like the ones like they have on Sheen. Those look comfortable. Where does Sheen ship from?
All over, just like Timu.
See, they have like graphic tees. They also do like you can find a lot of things on here. They also have like accessories, bags. Hold on, I'll show you.
I love me some Sheen.
Sheen's beauty section. Oh my god, I checked it out the other day. Oh my goodness, it
Their
was
shoes.
crazy.
But only thing about Sheen and Timu, if you get started, you get addicted to it.
Well, I want to view it.
Yes, my mom had to delete the Timu because she got addicted to it.
It is addictive.
Because
That's
so
why
much
my
stuff is
grandma
cheap.
won't even start it.
Everything's so cheap. You get addicted, want to buy everything.
Look at those shoes.
Those are cute.
Yeah, wifey. The reason I do Sheen because the shipping's faster to me than Timu is.
Timu takes forever.
Yeah, Sheen.
Ever.
Yeah, Sheen don't take like that long.
Shiny Penny, it's called the Rainbow Shop. It's called rainbowshops.com. They're legit. They're everywhere. But we don't have one here, so I still order from them online. Now they sell like jewelry, hats, bags. Let me show you.
Yeah, be careful on Sheen because the clothes are very see-through, exactly what Trixie just said. I ordered a shirt once, and let's just say you could see right through it.
I got some black leggings that's got butterflies on the side, but I get on my size like up what I normally wear. So, I'll be
Ooh, those
running a little bit.
sunglasses are cute.
Oh yeah, they sell a lot in the Rainbow Shop.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go look. Doors put me on everything today. Fuck.
Like they have tons of stuff, and it's really good prices.
Your mic is covered up, hun.
Oh shit!
Quit, Bruno.
This is what the website will look like when you first go to it. Hang on, I'll click on it so you guys can see it.
Yeah, I have to try that out.
They sell
island?
all kinds.
Can I have that island?
See, they started doing tumblers. Their tumblers is only $9.99.
Oh,
I just bought
ooh,
me a new tumbler.
that's bad for me. I have so many tumblers, y'all. Oh my
So
god.
do I.
I'm about to fuck this website up tonight, y'all.
They're really good. And their clothing is very true to size.
Hey,
Very
baby.
true to size. Yes, Petty Unbothered. Now that they do a lot of online, I love it.
I just had to buy polo shirts for work. Black collared shirts. Black collared shirts.
I'm into a lot of like in the summertime, I like the graphic tees. Yes, Petty. They ship now, so I think that's amazing. They have been doing it a while, so like I started doing all the online shopping with them because I
Stop
love
it.
them so much.
Aw, Debbie.
But you know what, WS, you're gonna be beautiful, babe.
It'll be okay either way.
Yep.
I was thinking about buying me some wigs just so I could, when I get in a mood to do my hair different, just plop a wig on there.
Listen, I love the extensions too. The clip-in extensions, I wear them.
I know you better stop.
You leave my nephew alone.
He's being an asshole.
He's
The
a baby.
tapered extensions are really good too, y'all.
Dora, I think you're gonna have to go get that poor thing.
I know, she's mean to him.
You're gonna go have to kidnap him.
I'm totally kidding. I've got the Prices Right turned on for Mama J because she likes to watch the Prices Right and go to sleep.
Aww.
So she's passed out. She's finally feeling a little better today, which I'm glad for because Lord knows. What the actual hell has she got this shit?
Oh, Lord.
Y'all, I got a son that is 20 for sale. If anybody wants him, he's getting on my nerves. No, I'm gonna just send you the.
Mine's free.
I'll give him to him for 1 cent.
I'll pay you to take them.
Right. Robbie on down there to Foxy.
Everyone should check out Zip if you don't have it. Hey, Sarah. How's the baby? Please let that asshole outside.
Or I'm gonna send him to Mama J1. Okay, 50 Shades, you can have him. I'll pack his bags for you. Last night when they gave me that real good medicine, he did nothing but laugh at me the whole time because I was falling asleep, and he kept laughing at me. Do what?
He took. Oh my god.
He was mean to me when they would give me a shot.
Bruno. I don't know, but don't let him have no more. Yeah, y'all know that Coke can I was talking about a while ago that I said he had?
Yeah.
It's in pieces in my floor.
Oh shit.
Is he chewing on the metal?
Yeah.
Bruno! Auntie's gonna get your ass.
Dora, please come get this child. Let me show y'all what he come in here and done to me.
He thinks it's funny, whatever it is. Oh, good God.
What is he for real right now?
What? How do you just have that?
Because it was for Halloween.
Somebody come get him.
She's dancing like a stripper.
Can I show him mine?
I fucking
Oh my God.
Somebody come get him now.
We'll come and get him right now.
God.
Where in the hell is my TV remote? That's the real question.
Mama J has it hiding.
I do not want to watch Law and Order right now.
Hey, wait, Robbie. He's got to come back. I missed it. I only saw him running away. What's he dressed as? Nass?
Oh my Lord.
Toy Story.
Oh my God.
Did
Yeah.
you guys see that Bougie
Number
got her
nine.
protection order?
The who?
Huh?
That Bougie won the protection order?
Oh, did she?
Yes. Of
Can
course
I?
he was. Of course he was going live.
Yeah,
insisting-
bougie.
Woohoo!
He went live insisting that it was all AI, it was made up documents and all this stuff.
Seriously.
He's never been served that it's not legal.
Look at him. Oh my God.
That's not true, because didn't we just go through this?
Thank you, Dora, but I couldn't say
Yep.
it because I was in my sneaky. But if you go on Amnesia, what is that one? That that
Who's that?
Oh,
That
Cynthia,
Amnesia
did you
talk.
see it?
Huh?
Yeah, but who's this? The guy in the Scream mask thing. Who's that?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter whether he got served or not.
Yeah, he was in his chat telling his chat that Florida Man and Bougie made up the documents. He never had court today. He's never been served. That you got to be served, and then that's what
That's why I imagine he didn't get served, because he's avoiding service.
Thank you. And then right after he got off live, Dora, that Amnesia talk or whatever, they've got it posted to where Florida Man didn't show up for court, so 13 got her restraining order basically, and and I was like, wait a minute, maybe we should all tag Petty in this. Yeah. Yep. So, but Bougie went to court today and he didn't show up. And she said she got extra to where, like, he cannot mention her TikTok names, her real name, nothing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And he can't have people do it for him either.
Wow. That's
And
good.
Moonbeam will have
her
right
name
now.
today?
Do what, hon?
Did he say her name today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say he did, but Moonbeam hopped in there and she was like, "Are you talking about da da da? Are you talking about da 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 da?" And he's like,
Yeah, but that's gonna screw him.
Exactly.
Because when there is a RO in place, no third party contact. Yep, Firebird. Like when there was an RO, like when T got served with papers, we couldn't come on her platform and speak about it.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. It wasn't discussed till after. Nope. It wasn't discussed till after court was over.
Yep. But boy, that was a fucking time, wasn't it, T?
Yeah. My God. Oh.
Listen, this bitch had me up at 8 o'clock in the morning with makeup on, okay?
Fucking pissed me off because I went through a lot during that time. You know, not only it being stressful, but there was people that I talked to, and the somebody from the courthouse served me.
Is it true that she's back?
SP is, yeah. But then to show up to court, and when I'm asked whether I want to agree to having the protection order against me, or and say and admit that I did something, or and say and admit that I did something wrong, or not admit that I did something wrong, but still be okay with the protection order against me, or go to trial. I said, let's go to trial. Then when we get ready, when they call the case, they talk to her or her lawyer, and they dismiss it. I'm like, the fuck?
Bitch, we worked countless of hours too.
She knew what the fuck I was fixing to do. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. But I do believe, if I understand correctly, Petty went live with Moonbeam, and that's third-party contact, and that order has already been broken on Petty's behalf.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it keeps telling me software update ready to install, because I did
it doesn't matter if he's not been served. If the judge granted an order, that order is in place.
Yep.
The order of protection is in place. It doesn't matter if you have not been served yet, because it was just granted today. Likely he will get served either tomorrow or Monday.
Well, Pastor Petty of House of Lies, they dismissed it not because of evidence, but because she chose to drop it.
Yep.
Why is she back all of a sudden?
She got her money.
SP? I don't know.
So, like with him, yeah, they'll make sure he gets a copy of it. But the thing about it is, even though it was granted today, that order is still set in place, though. It is an active PO in the state of California where she is.
Yeah.
So he, by going live today on the day that it was granted, with Moonbeam yelling and talking about Bougie, that is a third-party order. That is an automatic violation of that order. Because all Bougie has to say is, I had a connection at one time with Moonbeam, and she was in his box, and they were speaking about me in this situation, and bam, that's a violation to that order.
Yep.
Because on her paperwork, it says no third-party contact. So, like, during the time T was going to trial, I was going with her. Um, I couldn't go on my own platform and speak about it because it's still third party. I'm connected to T.
Yep.
So we couldn't speak about it publicly. We couldn't say anything. We couldn't mention anything. We couldn't even discuss going to court. We never mentioned it until after court was over, and that was a dismissal.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And there was only
Because they could have gotten T for that. If I spoke about it in T's box, they could have absolutely brought that up in trial and said, look, she's had people in her boxes speaking about this situation. I've asked for it to stop, blah, 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 blah. So that would have been a violation on T.
yeah. And there was only like 4 to 5 people that I told, of the ones that were closest to me, that I know would do what needed to be done, or not do what, to not talk about it. I didn't make it known to anybody else, for the simple fact that I didn't want it being talked about in other lives with people that are associated with me. So we kept it pretty hush hush until it was over.
Yep. But bitch, we was on time.
We was early.
We was fucking up and at 'em.
So, Dora, what are your takes on the P. Diddy?
Oh, bitch. Ooh. I can't fucking believe that they dismissed 3 of his charges.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, they're not going to trial him on trafficking.
Oh.
You watch and see if this motherfucker. Listen. Listen.
I asked. She's gonna get pissed.
Hide your fucking baby oil. Yes, they dismissed closing arguments today, but you have to understand his lawyer defended a rapper that got a rapper off of Smurder.
It's already closing arguments?
Yes. Girl, it's been going on for 29
weeks.
No, this trial's been going on for 28 days, and today was the closing arguments. And they actually dismissed 3 of the charges, which was racketeering, trafficking, and I think it was burglary, when he burnt down something, they said. Yeah, they dismissed that. They wasn't going to trial that. However, Diddy refused to speak. So he let his attorney do it. You know why? Because his attorney defended a huge rapper in the community that got the rapper off of a murder charge.
Oh, hell, that's why he got that lawyer. The hell? How many charges are left?
And the government, let me see if I can find the government's closing argument. And you guys want to hear it?
Yeah. The government has a closing argument?
Oh, yeah.
Why does the government?
They're the one that filed the charges. The government did.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh.
That's right, Becky. Yeah, they dismissed that one.
Oh, the DA.
It's not the Fed. If he's found guilty, doesn't he go to federal prison?
It depends on what he's found guilty of, right?
Correct.
By next Friday.
Stephanie said the jury should have the verdict by next Friday. You think it's going to take that long? Damn.
I don't. They're probably ready for it to be over with.
If they let that motherfucker out, the world's gonna be in an uproar.
Oh yeah.
Does he have state charges or fed charges? I thought he had both. If it's the state of New York, don't count on too much happening.
This was on ABC today.
Oh, he's going through the federal right now.
Eric Tursky is at the courthouse for us. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning to you, Michael. After weeks of graphic, often emotional testimony about sex, drugs, and violence, federal prosecutors are about to summarize their case against Sean Combs, hoping to convince a jury of 8 men and 4 women, ages 30 to 74, that one of hip-hop's most acclaimed figures coerced women into drug-addled sexual marathons with male escorts. Prosecutors also allege Combs used his assistants, his bodyguards, and other employees to carry out a pattern of criminal activity. They're pruning a few of the crimes that underpin the racketeering conspiracy charge, but the arson that destroyed Kid Cudi's Porsche is still included. So is kidnapping, obstruction, and bribery. In their closing argument, expect defense attorneys to deny Combs led a sprawling criminal conspiracy as alleged. They're also expected to argue that his sexual partners were not trafficked, but willing girlfriends who stayed with him for years. Jury deliberations could begin as soon as tomorrow afternoon, or likely on Monday, guys.
Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. Here is the 8 hours ago Law and Crime. Where the prosecutor rips him apart today, is what it says. Hold on, let's listen.
Better late than never. In New York, I'm Jesse Weber. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get to more of your questions. We're going to get Elizabeth Milner up right now. Before I do, just want to let you know we got a super chat question that came in from Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants, first of all, thank you so much. I know you've been very active in our questions for the last several weeks. So we really do appreciate it. The question is, jury does not or does have to be unanimous on the RICO predicates for the RICO conspiracy case? Yes. For that charge, RICO conspiracy, yes, they absolutely have to be, but only with respect to 2. Only with respect to at least 2 predicate crimes. And I believe on the verdict form, they even have to check off which of those were actually proven. So it's a really good question. By the way, Miss N. Kesey, Jesse, fellow class of 2012, N. Kesey, Jesse, fellow class of 2012 lawyer. Is that Kenza? Kenza, if it is, put it down in the chat. Good to see you, Kenza. It's been a minute. Where have you been? I hope it's Kenza. Anyway, thank you so much. All right, let me bring on Elizabeth Milner, Law and Crime's in-court reporter, a fan favorite. Everybody loves Elizabeth. Why? Let me read it to you. Alana Rodriguez says, "Hi, Queen Elizabeth and Jesse. You're both great. Jesse's handsome. Elizabeth's gorgeous. Question for Elizabeth. Did Combs' family come today?" Elizabeth, good to see you. Did Combs' family come today?
Well, that's a great question. And also, thank you so much for the sweet, kind words. I always appreciate it. And I read a lot of y'all's comments.
Thank
Thank you. Again, thank you. But yes, it was a full house today inside that courtroom. Literally body to body, a lot of people inside that courtroom. And especially over on the defense's side, where you're seeing more of Diddy's support system and family come to court today to really kind of be here for the final days of the trial, pretty much. Of course, that being summations, aka closing arguments. So we saw everyone from Janice Combs, Diddy's mother, Charlotte Lucci, who's one of Diddy's very close friends, who's been inside that courtroom every single day of trial and was attending some of those pre-trial hearings too. We saw Keisha Combs, that's Sean Combs' sister, Justin Combs, Sean Combs' son. Quincy was there again. That's also Sean Combs' son. Lisa Hilton, who is the mother of Justin Combs, was there. Sarah Chapman, who is Diddy's daughter Chance's mother, and then of course the twins were there, that being Delilah Combs and Jesse Combs. And so it's interesting, the only one that notably was absent from what I could see inside the main courtroom was just Christian Combs, but everybody else, and I should also say probably his youngest daughter, that being love. She wasn't inside the courtroom, but I think notably also some interesting faces that are inside that courtroom today too, maybe not necessarily on Sean Combs' side, was Doug Victor, who we all know to be Cassandra Ventura Fine's attorney, as well as Jay Clayton, and that's the acting U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York. So a lot of famous faces are inside that courtroom, a lot of people that we're very familiar with as we've been following this case pretty closely. Oh, and I think I forgot Karen Agnipolo's inside that courtroom too. So it's a lot of people there really trying to see what these summations are going to be, both on the prosecution side and then once we get to the defense's closing tomorrow, obviously for the defense's side too.
Since there are no cameras in that federal courtroom, there's no audio equipment in that courtroom, Elizabeth has been our eyes and our ears for the last several weeks. So we have this question from Merwin Spies. What is Diddy's reaction today? Does he look worried?
Yeah, so I was trying to get some peeks in between all the heads of the attorneys that were literally right in front of me inside the courtroom today. Because normally that row right in front of us in terms of the press is normally empty. But today, again, everybody's inside that courtroom. So when I was getting peeks and glimpses over at the defense's table, I was trying to see what Sean Combs' demeanor was during these closing arguments, especially as they were talking about RICO, especially as they were talking about sex trafficking, both alleged victim 1, that being Cassie, and alleged victim 2, that being Jane. And so from what I could see, especially at the start of the trial, or excuse me, at the start of closing arguments today, I really kind of saw Sean Combs really just kind of stare a little bit into the distance. From what I could see, he was kind of looking towards where the judge is on the bench, and obviously there's no witness over there. So really the prosecutor, that being Christy Slavic, was giving her summations over kind of towards the side right in front of the jury box with a microphone.
So she's saying he looks worried.
I mean, that's bad. That means he sees it. He could see people finding him guilty.
Yeah, they let this motherfucker out. You better hide all the fucking baby oil, damn it. The hell? Oh, so listen, I'm tuning in tomorrow. Tomorrow is the defense's closing arguments.
Oh, so, well, yeah, so unless the jury comes back pretty quick, which I doubt, they come back the same day. But, I mean, you never know.
I might be ready to get this shit over with and say guilty, bitch.
Well, look, I thought the same thing with Casey Anthony, so.
Yeah, it's about to be wild, especially his charges. I know that, and the lady that was there inside the courtroom said that a lot of famous people were there today, including Cassie Ventura, his victim's attorney. A lot of the attorneys are attending, and I imagine Tony Busby, who was representing 60 men and 60 women that were also alleged victims.
Yeah, so that one said that the kidnapping and the arson was still included.
Yeah, but they said today. Let me find that news article. Hold on.
Okay. When was that recording from?
8 hours ago.
Oh.
So prosecutors said they were dropping the charges in the light of the judge's desire to streamline the instructions he will give the jurors. So Diddy's prosecutors dropped kidnapping and arson claims, narrowing racketeering charges in final days of trial.
Then why did that dude say that the arson and the kidnapping would still be included? Just Walking the Shadows. Diddy.
That's what I'm trying to find out because it looks like they were in debate.
Maybe there's more than one. I don't know.
I know just the Casey Anthony thing, so I watched that every single day. And when they came back with the verdict, I wanted
I
to.
was shocked.
Yeah.
So was I. I was pissed.
Oh, yeah. And that's why hide the baby oil, because he might. You never know.
Hey, wifey. Oh yeah, before I forget, everybody say hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, bitch.
Hi, how are ya tonight? I'm doing good. I have to tell you guys something so funny.
Did you guys see the pictures that were released?
No.
What?
Diddy's stockpile of lingerie and baby oil.
Oh shit.
Look, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Oh my.
What the hell?
Big bottles and little bottles.
Oh, look who that is.
Hey, Oprah. Oh, they didn't drop the charges. They changed the wording to attempt.
Oh.
Right. That's what it's looking like here, too, T.
Hi, Oprah.
No attempt anymore.
Look at that shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so they took the word attempt out.
Oh, did you guys see who is now in court for kind of the same thing, but all the text messages was released?
Hey.
Yeah, who?
One word. Hello.
Medea.
Yup.
Jay-Z.
No, Medea. Tyler Perry is in court. All the text messages got released of him forcing sexual acts.
What?
What?
With
Yes.
You're joking.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
And his new movie's supposed to come out next month.
Robbie said his new movie's supposed to come out next month.
Yes, all the text messages got leaked. It was by one of the people that he had working for him. And in those text messages, he was telling him, you're going to do what I say.
What?
What the hell?
Damn.
Oh, the text oh, yeah.
What?
What the hell?
Damn.
Oh, the text oh, yeah. Hold on. I still have the link for it. Hold on.
I didn't even know anything
Oh
about
my
it.
god. I love me some Medea.
You better love some Medea.
Know anything
Oh
about
my
it.
god. I love me some Medea.
You better love some Medea and not no Tyler Perry, because there may not be no more Medea movies.
Right here. It's all over the news.
R.I.P. Medea.
Look. Right here.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a lawsuit?
Ain't it Christian Keys
And
involved?
look. Here's the there's the lawsuit papers.
He'll settle that.
Look, there's all the text messages.
Christian Keys is the one that filed it, right?
There's all the text messages. There's the court documents. Text messages. Hold on, there's more. There's photos too, I think, in these text messages.
Holy shit.
Right there he is.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go read that court document. Just type it in. This right here.
Wow.
Now at 6, Atlanta media mogul Tyler Perry faces a sexual harassment lawsuit. That suit comes from an actor who claims that Perry created a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with the actor, promising to advance the actor's career. Atlanta News First is reaching out to Tyler Perry's attorney for reaction.
The hell?
And I guess
My God.
Wait, who's the actor?
Hollywood gets shook up. Left and right.
there's a moose in here. And there is a mama moose.
Derek Dixon, who played in the movie The Oval.
Wait.
Right, Medea really going to jail now.
Hi, Jen.
Is Tyler Perry gay?
I don't even know what the hell.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I love me some Medea. I love me some Medea.
Well, I mean, he sounds like to me he may be, advancing his pocketbook.
I like the part where she says, call the hoe. All the popos hoe, call.
Call the popo ho. I ain't scared of no popo ho.
Uncle Joe, I liked him too.
Mm-hmm.
She takes that saw and starts saw sawing everything in half.
Yeah.
Call the fucking popo. Yeah, it sound like you gonna need him now, Bookie. Shit.
Gives me
All
5
right.
whoop your ass.
All right, diddler number 2.
Lord
Don't be
have
fucking diddling.
So did the jurors only deliberate like week-wise, so not the weekend, or do they start if closing arguments end tomorrow? They will start deliberation then.
Yeah, when closing arguments are done, then they'll get the instructions from the judge. Then they will start deliberating, and then at the end of the day, if they haven't made a decision, then they're out until Monday.
Okay, and then with it being the 4th of July, they would just continue the next day, I guess.
Yeah, well, the 4th of July is next weekend, so they have next week
Okay, I
up
got
until
it.
Friday, because I think Friday's the 4th, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so then they have Monday through Thursday to come up with a verdict, and if they don't come up with a verdict by then they're out until the from Friday to the following Monday. So they'll be out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
All
and then come
right.
back Monday.
Call the Popo, huh?
I don't know, how.
I like it in that movie. She has witness protection.
Yeah.
She says, "Taste the rainbow."
I like when she got that hanger and she goes, wire, hanger.
Okay, Dora.
When Dora gets back, I have to tell you guys a funny story that happened when I went to the 3D movie.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny.
I learned my lesson though. Never take Robbie to the emergency room with you because he'll laugh when you get a shot. Think it's funny.
Yeah, okay.
Robbie. Oh, and I was really thinking about giving you 1 penny for him. You know?
Then he was looking at all the nurses, talking about how cute they were and all.
Oh.
I said, you will never go back with me again.
Good job, Karma Cookies. I have no idea. Close to the wall. I'm not that deep into. I only know what Dora talks about, and even then, just not as much as she talks about because
I'm
I didn't really
not
get
that
invested in it.
not that I can't wait. Those are the wrong words, but the Brian Koberger, I'm gonna watch. I think that one's gonna be televised, correct or no?
I don't know. What's the
I
name?
haven't heard. It's the Idaho 4. He killed the college student right in Idaho, like the state away from me. It's named Brian Koberger. Look it up. You'll be, I mean, you'll just be sick. But his trial starts, I believe, in July.
So
So,
they. Oh man.
yeah, it's bad. But there's just so much that's coming out. The roommates, like with the 911 call that they released, just stuff like the remaining roommates that didn't get attacked. Um, there's just a lot that's not adding up. So we'll see.
Okay, so
Just a lot that's not adding up. So we'll see.
okay, so a week. So uh the public jury selection will begin on August 4th. Opening statements are expected on August 18th.
Can I ask a favor from all of y'all?
He's saying he did it,
Yeah.
but somebody did, and they're 4.
I have a special person. She's a special friend of mine.
Me.
And she's going through a DV and a divorce. Can y'all keep her in y'all's prayers?
Yes, ma'am.
Because she's
Yeah.
real dear to me. And I just feel bad for her right now because I don't know what to do for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she out of the situation and safe?
As far as I know, she is, but she's not really talking about it. She just told me bits and pieces because I reckon she knows I'll worry.
Yeah,
And I told her that I would definitely put her in everybody's prayers.
definitely. Yep.
Yes.
Hey, Miss Cynthia.
Hi.
Whenever you find out when that trial starts, will you let me know because I want to follow it too.
I will definitely. I live a state away. Like I live in Utah.
Hmm.
I've already doxed that before,
Right.
several times. So there you go. Um, but it's just in Idaho, and it just it, I don't know, like how, why. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't
It's
understand it
it's a
at all.
really really weird situation
Yeah.
to me.
Did you hear the 911 call that they released?
Not recently. Was it recent?
I don't know. When I heard it, it was a little bit ago, but the roommate that called it, she says one of our roommates is unconscious and won't wake up. Now, hold on a second. Don't you think you would go in the bedroom and you would see, I mean, the red was
Yeah.
dripping out of the house.
Right.
It was a red um bath.
Yes.
Now, so why wouldn't the roommate call? I know they're in panic. I don't, I've never been in that situation, so I don't know, and they kept handing the phone off or whatever, but the original call came in that someone was unconscious. How would they know that
Yeah.
unless they actually went in?
Went in there.
And that
Exactly.
911 call would have been a lot different,
Yeah.
right? So
I agree.
something's fishy there.
Weird.
Yeah, but all I can say is those four innocent high or college kids, they better get justice if they,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is going to be live streamed. Everything but the jury selection.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can watch it together, Amber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we can watch it together, Amber.
yeah,
Yeah.
because 48 hours is gonna cover it as well.
Cover it.
And I'm
I
sure
believe it.
Nancy Grace, she's going
Oh
to be
yeah.
all over that. I love her.
I'm back, friends.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Does anybody else sit next to their phone charger all day yet their phone's never charged?
Yeah, pretty much.
I used to before I got a new phone.
Yes.
Like literally, my phone charger sits right next to me
Same
and I never plug it in.
I've got one out in my living room that's 10 feet, right? So it can wrap around the couch and come up, and it charges pretty quick. But the one in my bedroom that I have, it's a 10-footer, but it had Rusty, my kitty cat.
And then in the process, my daughter had a nervous breakdown because she thought somebody hacked into her Roblox account.
Oh no.
And come to find out, Roblox is down. Yeah. Well, it's back up now, but
Not really back up. It's just because some of the
Yeah, I've got to hear about that today
the
too.
games that you played, but
yes, baby.
the games.
Yes. Hold on. Let me talk. Okay. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, she's 8, but very serious about her Roblox.
But I'm like that. I have my phone like on the charger, like all the time. Like
No, not me. Like right now, my phone's at 19%.
Mine's at 85, but I just took it off the charger when I got on. So
My son thinks it's the end of the world because Roblox is down.
oh my gosh.
Come on, get over here.
What are you doing, Amber?
All right, I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's late for you to be up, girl.
I know. Well, I had to get some stuff done.
Y'all, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, my time, and
Nope.
never went back to bed.
Nope.
I got, kind of wrapped up in that. I'm not sure if y'all heard about it, but there was a crazy live going on last night. I don't know how long that person was on before I got there, but boy, howdy, he was riding that thing all the way till dawn.
He was what?
He was on it. He was like, come knock on my doorbell. Come knock on my doorbell.
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
fighting
god.
with someone.
It was wild.
Who was
Like,
that?
yeah.
That Mikey gentleman, I think is his
Oh.
name, the one with the tattoos, on his
Okay,
head and stuff.
who was he going after? Florida man?
Florida Man, Unknown, and dang, I want to say Smashley.
Oh, yeah. I used to follow him. I
Hmm.
don't like. I stopped a while ago, so I don't.
Yes.
He was on this morning when I got on. He was arguing with people.
I stopped a while ago, so I don't.
Yes.
He was on this morning when I got on. He was arguing with people. He has,
Night.
yeah. He said he'd been on for like 8 hours or something,
Yes.
and he's like, uh, he was talking about how his IQ is higher than a lot of people. Uh, he was talking about how his IQ is higher than a lot of people here on TikTok. I'm like, well, I mean, if you're saying come, come
Knock on
knock
my
on my
doorbell.
doorbell, I'm gonna question that statement,
Yeah.
sir.
It was crazy. It was
That's why
wild.
Nikki said something in her live earlier.
Yes, about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's exactly why, because he was going crazy all night long. Like literally I woke up at 2 and I went and got in the shower at 7 and he was just still going strong at 7 o'clock my time. So I was just like,
Wow.
good lord.
Well,
Lord,
why?
I have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea. I really don't. He better stop it though, because there was somebody in his chat. I don't know if this was his address, but they was just steady putting it in there.
Oh shit. Well, I mean never mind.
I'm sure we'll hear it. Let's see. Him and FM went at it all night. Oh shit.
Yes.
I've
I
been
have
listening to all.
no idea, Mother Moon.
He had to have been tired this morning.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna start setting my alarm for what, 2?
2
Just
o'clock.
so I don't miss anything.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what he says. Pull up, pull up, pull up. We'll see. Y'all see a show then. Pull up.
Yeah, well, here's what's stupid is that he tells you that he's going to pay you money to come to his house. But then he tells you that if you come to his house, he's going to do his damnedest to unalive your ass.
Yes, 100%.
oh my God.
He's wild. I'm telling you, he's wild, guys.
I don't want
Listen, I understand we all have fits of rage. I do it, but I normally try not to, get on the app and entice people to pull up to my house and then, call the popo on them or something.
Nope.
They can pull up here. They won't be able to find me. The doctor that came and saw me yesterday. He was like 40 minutes late. He
Because
couldn't
he couldn't
find.
find your house?
No,
That's
because it's
pretty
the
funny.
way. Yeah, there's like 700 units plus they have townhomes all over. It's a units plus they have townhomes all over. It's a whole community.
Oh, it's like a little like complex kind of, right?
Like it's just right up at the mountain.
Yeah, so you have a lot of families in your area, basically. Like a lot of homes.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
homes and a lot of, like where I live, it's just a 2-bedroom apartment, but there's tons of them. Like
Right.
I'm in building, here, let me dox again. So I'm in building K, but
Jesus
the way that
Christ.
they have it numbered and when you first like pull in, you know what I mean? It's just if you put it in Google, it takes you to the office. And I live way, I don't live
way
by
away
the
from the office.
Yeah.
I got you.
Have fun finding me. I'm
She lives
hidden.
in the office, y'all.
We'll take you to the office, and then they're not going to give you any information.
Which is really building.
I don't care. Nobody bothers me. I'm like, I'll hear. I think my loud concrete neighbors moved out when Hair Junkie came up with that saying. I laughed so hard. I'm like, I have the same problem, but I think they moved out because I haven't heard them.
Never heard them.
Yeah, I don't hear them anymore.
Nice.
I mean, it was stomp anymore.
Nice.
I mean, it was stomp. It would even, my cat would jump because that's how loud they would stomp everywhere they went. And I don't know who they are. I mind myself. I don't play music loud. I'm quiet. And so it's not anything they have against me.
Right.
I just think they're just loud people.
They're just loud people.
That stomp when they walk. Now, with Hair Junkie,
we know why.
Wifey's mad, so he's getting the brunt
why.
He's getting the brunt of
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a different story, but
That's
the people
totally
above
different
me,
story.
yeah, I think they moved.
Has anybody lost a shoe and look all over the house and still can't find it?
Yes.
Of course, just like a sock.
Sock. Now socks.
I've been looking for my other shoes for a day
I
now.
even make sure when I do my laundry that I have my socks, like the matching ones, right? I make
Right.
sure and put them in, and I don't care. I think the washer either eats
The washer
them.
eats those things, girl.
Yeah, because I live by myself. No one's taking one of my socks and running. You know, it's like, yeah. I think the washer really does.
I'm the only one that's got little feet in the house, and I put my shoes in the living room, and I know I put them in the living room, but I have searched the living room, I searched everywhere, and I can't find my shoe.
Robbie's got them.
Probably.
Yeah,
He's bad about hiding and then laughing at me.
do you have a dog? Maybe the dog took it. Maybe the dog took it.
Alrighty, guys, I gotta get off here and go to bed.
Okay.
Everybody have
Good
a
night,
good
honey.
night, and I love you.
Love
Love you.
Night, Amber.
Night.
TGIF tomorrow. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
This week's gone. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
This week's gone. I was waiting for Dory to get back so I could share this experience. You little guys, I know, are gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah. Well, I got to go in for an hour or so tomorrow because I actually got off early tonight because the truck was gonna um was at one location, had just gotten there and was still an hour and a half away, and this was at 6 o'clock.
Oh, don't you love that? Waiting for the truck?
Yes. So the truck wasn't even gonna get there till like an hour and a half after I
After you
left.
got off work.
Yeah. So I left early, and I'm going to help them in the morning.
Yep, that's how it was. That's how it is in retail. And if, like, even if a driver, would call in sick, it would screw them up, and
Screw
then,
everything up.
yep. And they have a window that they were, would be, pulling in. And they always, that they were, would be, pulling in. And they always pulled across to the Maverick that's diagonal across the street from the 7-Eleven I worked at. And so they'd pull up there first and then come to me. So I always knew I had like an hour before, so I could be totally prepared and ready for them. But then there was some nights they sometimes wouldn't come till like 3 in the morning.
Hell no.
Because a truck broke down or they didn't have enough drivers or, just so much stuff. So much. But yeah, so I get it. Waiting for the truck, and then we're supposed to get a truck on. When I worked there, we got a truck on truck, and then we're supposed to get a truck on. When I worked there, we got a truck on Tuesdays and Fridays. And sometimes the truck on Friday, if Core-Mark, if you've heard of them, they're a big trucking company. If they were having a bad day, they wouldn't get there till like Saturday or Sunday sometimes, Especially during COVID, we got it when we got it. That was it. If it was supposed to come on Tuesday, we might see it Wednesday night. It just depends because if one person got it in the warehouse, they would have to, nobody, everybody was quarantined, and so they didn't have any drivers, So, yeah. Retail's so fun. So fun. Not. Anyway, well, I guess Dora's not coming back.
Where did she go?
I don't know. You never know with her. She just goes.
She's just gone.
She's making new friends. Riri's back. Hi.
Sorry, I went to the store.
You get anything good?
I got a Dr. Pepper and smokes.
Okay. Hey,
girl, you could have at least brought us some chips or something.
Yeah. I've smoked since I was 15, and I'm now, I believe, 7 months, maybe just 6 vaped. But I vape, though. I do vape.
My husband
since I was 18.
That's how my husband was. He smoked since he was 18. So
yeah.
like 20 years.
I loved it. I did. I loved it.
He switched from, smokes to the other stuff or whatever. I'd say probably about 10 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he because we what brought it on is we bought a new truck, and I was like, okay, you're not gonna stink up the new truck. He was like, fine, I'll start, do another. I was like, okay, well, fine. Like if you're gonna take yourself out, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Do I hate to see it? Sure. Might sound heartless as hell.
Yeah.
But you know what you're doing whenever you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, T. I'm trying to talk in code so I don't get your
You're fine.
live all jacked up or whatever.
You're fine.
Usually, with a Canadian in the box, it's like 10 times harder to get them, unless they're spam reporting you.
Nice.
Just fun fact. Just because
Wow.
they let us do so much over here that, like, if I'm in a box, it is, or like any other Canadian, it is 10 times harder to get you taken down, unless they're like really trying to.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard of that. Well, cool.
Good to know, girl. Good to know.
That's just because we can literally do whatever on our side of TikTok.
Yeah, we have all the wild rules
in the
over here.
camera. It's crazy.
Yep, retail tea. People that don't work retail or never experienced, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
That we relate because it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be different for me. Like if I live like in a bigger city where there was like more traffic.
Yeah.
Just because like I'm in a small town, so I'm actually getting to know the people. Or most of them anyway. That live here.
That's cool. In fact, Heather and I, when we went to the movie Tuesday and stuff, we were talking about that on the way home. I'm like, can you believe I worked there for 8 years? We were just shooting the shit or whatever, and I worked there for 8 years. How I got, that's how I'd get home, and I knew that tequila was waiting for me. But I did. I worked there 8 years, and it's like, oh my gosh. And it was, and that's why it came up. I saw a guy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he used to be a customer of mine at 7-Eleven, and that's how it got brought up. And I miss the customers so bad. A lot of them. I'm friends with on Facebook and stuff, but my regulars that would come in 2 times during my shifts to get their refills or whatever, and you become close and you watch their kids grow up and come running around the corner when they see you and Cynthia, and they get so excited, but so I miss that part of it, but all the other bullshit, yeah, I'm good.
You don't.
No. That's why I was a functioning alcoholic.
Diane, I'll work for at least an hour tomorrow to help them put up the truck because it's fresh and frozen freezer truck. So
Yep, the frozen stuff's gotta go first. And I miss some of their food. 7-Eleven, they had some good food. Some of it I didn't care for, but wasn't bad. They had really good nachos, but I would never get nachos ever again at the 7-Eleven. Just only the one, not even the one that I worked at, right? Because the chili and cheese, I'm going to tell you guys all this because you probably have 7-Elevens near you and they do have very good nachos. But the date, as soon as you pull the chili and the cheese out of the freezer, well, it's in like the vault where all the cold drinks are and stuff, so it's not frozen. You date it, and it's only good for 48 hours. Okay, I would change change it and date it and warm it up and get it all ready, change the old out. And then I say it was my weekend because I always had Sunday, Monday off for the most part. And I'd come in on Tuesday and the same cheese was in there from when I put it in Saturday.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So if you guys go to 7-Eleven and get nachos, make sure the dates on, open up that. I'd open it up. So I just want to check when the chili and cheese was changed because it's not good for you or your stomach.
Yeah.
It has 48 hours. So just, yeah. And so no one, they don't change it. They leave it in there. It's not good. And that's part of the checklist is to check. They leave it in there. It's not good. And that's part of the checklist is to check. Part of the checklist is to check the chili and cheese. Nobody ever did. Me, I did it. Especially if I wanted nachos when I got to work. I'm like, I'll have nachos for lunch. And especially if I wanted nachos when I got to work. I'm like, I'll have nachos for lunch. And because I always worked swing shift, right? And so I'd get in there and they didn't change and I'd be so mad. And so, yeah. So I'd sit and throw the bag of cheese in the microwave for 30 seconds, pull it out, mush it around, just hand warm it up so I could have my nachos because they're good. Just hand warm it up so I could have my nachos because they're good. But anyway, so that's my 7-Eleven story. Look, doxed again.
Girl.
Well, I started there just I started there just like a normal, sales associate or whatever. And then after I was there a year, they promoted me to the store manager after like a 2-hour interview because other people were hiring within the company and outside the company. And I got it. And a huge $5 an hour raise within the company and outside the company. And I got it. And a huge $5 an hour raise. I was like, man, I'm living the dream now, man. Anyway, everybody's leaving. Am I boring everybody? Hello? T?
I think T's asleep.
Oh. I know.
I heard you snore.
I always put her asleep when I start talking. Seriously, hello?
It's so soothing.
My stories are boring. No, they're educational.
They're educational.
I want Dora. Dora's got to hear, and Sassy left. She'll think it's funny.
Sassy's in the chat.
Oh, I'll be in the chat. Okay. I want Dora will laugh hard, and so will Robbie, and anybody that does the candy, Jenny, 50 Shades. Because I did take one before I went to the 3D movie. I gotta tell you guys.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, those dragons. It's a cute movie. It is, it's How to Train a Dragon. And it's How to Train a Dragon. And these dragons.
3D one?
Oh my hell. Yes, it was I jumped back so many times. I told my friend that was driving, you know, she's never drank or nothing in her whole life, and she's never drank or nothing in her whole life, and I told her we're gonna have a gummy night, and so and her and her daughter, we're gonna come over, we're gonna have a gummy night, and we've already discussed it with the hubby and all that stuff, and he's like, okay, you know, because she just lives like 2 seconds away from me, just up the hill. So, but when she picked me up, and we were going to a movie. I told her I may or may not have taken the gummy, and she's like, "Oh no!" I know it's gonna be fun, but I've never been in a 3D movie on that before, and it was pretty cool. I'm telling you, it was. I mean, those dragons are like right in front of you. They're flying everywhere, and I'm like, whoa! But it was a good movie. But anyway, it has to do with something that, but I wanted to show the thing first before I tell you the story, because you guys will laugh. Guess I can just show it, but I was waiting for Dora because it'd be something Dora would probably do. And Heather, my friend, she started laughing so hard we weren't even out of the movie like seats yet, you know, because we were just sitting there instead of rush with everybody, you know, everybody jumps up as soon as it ends, and we kind of sit there, and that's how every time her and I've gotten to move for like the past 2 years, like that's what she does. And so I'm like, okay, because I used to be the one that would jump up and I'm out.
Yeah.
But you know, but she sits and
Waits till the
waits
theater
for
clears
everybody. Yeah. Yeah. We snuck in Jimmy John's. We snuck that in.
You used to do that like at the, I think it was whenever we first started going there, it was like dollar movie, and then eventually before they went out of business, I think they went up to $2. We'd like sneak in like KFC and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And my son, this is what's funny. You know, we went and we got a drink. So I bought us both a drink, 2 drinks, $10. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's
Medium.
crazy.
But I bought drinks, and she had the sandwiches in her purse. And we walked in there. Well, a few months ago, my son and his girlfriend went to the $5 movie night. Is on Tuesdays here, right? We had to pay more because it was 3D. You know, you got to pay for those ugly glasses. But they go to the $5 one, and they got searched, and they had candy, like stuffed in their pocket, They had their blankets because everybody brings blankets, you know. And yeah, they made them throw it away.
Oh no!
My son was so mad because he's 21, like barely, and he is so every penny, you know, like he wants to account for every penny, and so he won't pay like $7 for popcorn, or you know, he just thinks it's stupid. So they, you know, sneak in Gatorades and like a few candies, which everybody does, but
everybody does that.
But no, they didn't throw it away. They made him go put it back in his truck. That's what happened. But he was so mad, and I'm like,
I'd be upset too.
And when I talked to him last night, I'm like, guess what? And he's like, what? And I'm like, Heather and I got away with sneaking our whole dinner in there. He's like, how? Like, I go, Jimmy John's. I just opened it up. You know, it comes with that big wrapper thing. I just opened up and sat and ate it right in my lap. And he's like, you suck.
Of course.
But we did buy drinks. I was like, I want a drink. especially after taking that gummy. I was like,
Mouth dry. You got
water's not working. Okay.
Dora said give her 20 minutes.
Okay. Anyway. And then I think weren't somebody, yeah, I was in here last night. We were talking about, I think, fireworks, or you guys. I wasn't up in the boxes. I was down in the chat. But yeah, where I live, you can't do fireworks here. Like, there is a sign when you start heading up the hill that lets you know that you are prohibited, and a $1,000 fine or something.
Probably.
Holy Toledo.
Yeah. So we can't do fireworks up here. So.
Was I live last night?
No.
No, you weren't live last night. Dora was.
Dora was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so no fireworks up here, but they can do them up here, but they can do them down, like I can see them. If I open up like my blinds or whatever in my bedroom, I can see them because I'm up so high, so I can see the city. They do them. Thanksgiving Point, if you guys have ever heard of that, they do them there. So, like, just right down for me. And so I can see them.
So they just have to be, like, controlled, basically.
Yeah. And since I live right next to the mountain, no fires.
That's the best.
Yeah. But, there's always that
one crazy.
There's always that
one crazy.
There's always that one that does something dumb and the whole mountain
starts going up in flames.
Yeah. Yep. They were talking about it. I saw a news article. I don't usually pay attention to the news very much, but it came on my phone and they were talking about fires. That's why.
You was looking at it.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I don't need a fire up here. That's the last thing I need. Because I don't drink anymore and I don't smoke. And if I'm going out, I better have a bottle of tequila and a cigarette.
I understand.
I'm putting my ass right out on the lawn. Cheers!
Whenever it happens, I'm gonna be so
I'm going out.
You won't even know what's happening to you. Basically,
I hear one word, the end of the world, or just any keyword. I'm going to the liquor store, and I will be getting me my tequila, and I will buy smokes because if we're going down, I'm going down, and I'm going to enjoy it.
You're going down in a blaze of glory, huh?
Yes. That's why I got the XXX tequila girl, because I haven't drank for, is it this month 17? It was a year in February, because my whole month of February I was in the hospital, so I wasn't drinking then. So yeah, February will be a year, or was a year, and then now we're a few months later.
Nice.
But, yeah. But I miss it. I had fun. It was right after my mom died, then I lost my shit. And I wanted to be with my mom, and I made myself so sick. So
right.
I did it to myself. I laugh at it now. I'm like, yep, 4:00 in the morning, I'd wake up. Time for a shot.
Hey, Beast Mode.
I was so bad. I didn't care what time it was, I wasn't driving anywhere. I didn't give a shit. I was bad. Not when I worked. I didn't. But
Right.
like when I was out of work after my mom died, well, actually, I did go back to work for a few months, and then I got sick again. But it was after my mom died. I just couldn't deal. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. So then when I quit my job in March, so I made it like 3.5 months, and then I said, fuck it. I didn't care. I did. My biggest worry was how I was going to get to the liquor store or
Right.
to Maverick to get my cigarettes and my Powerade. Because you got to hydrate. You're going to dehydrate. You better have something to hydrate. No, that was my biggest. Like, I was bad. I was, and I can laugh now because I had a problem. I would just sleep. I did not want to exist. I lost my dad, my brother, my little sister, then my mom. Like, not to exist. I lost my dad, my brother, my little sister, then my mom. Like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And my mom was like, what? You know? Well, hi, Dora. Was like, what? You know? Well, hi, Dora. What are you laughing at?
McKay, who are you?
Houston, we've got a problem.
Oh no.
I'm putting everybody to sleep.
No, Houston, over here we got a problem. And it's T's fault.
Everything with you is T's fault. It is.
Let's figure out who McKay is. Never, and then I'll show you. I'll tell you guys my story because it's really funny. If Dora will let me get through without
laughing.
McKay, are you new to TikTok?
What's happening?
We're making new friends.
Well, you see what had happened is it's T's fault.
The fuck?
Girl, you might as well just give up. Everything's your fault.
Hey, Ashley.
Well, Dora, I've been waiting to tell you my story.
Yeah, Dora.
Because I want.
Oh, shit.
It's so funny. Okay, so it starts is Tuesday. I went to the movie, right? How to Train a Dragon in 3D. And I took a candy before.
That's gonna be wild.
And we had a little time. And I told my friend I did. I'm like, I may or may not have. She's like, oh no. And anyway, so we stopped. We're we're a little bit early. My vape stores, just right there, and then the movie theater right there. So we stop in. Now I have to show you So we go to the vape shop, and they have my candy, but they don't have my vape. We haven't got any in. So I'm like, I'm okay. I just need the candy for it. Well, anyway, since they've had to quit selling so much, their shelves are really empty. So they are trying to get stuff in to fill,
The
you know,
shelves.
the empty. So let me show you. So I flip it around. So I've been looking for a purse like with the shoulder. So I have a bigger purse, right? But it's just too damn heavy. And I've never had a shoulder purse. I mean, I've had fanny pack. You know, a big box Meaty? Look how cool this is. And I've had fanny packs. So here, look how cute this is. It's so shoulder strap, right? And this is at the vape shop. It was $35. Look, I love orange, so it's orange. It's got a lock on it.
Nice.
And it's called the smell proof bag.
Oh my god.
Okay, seriously. You can put your stuff in here and there's a lock on it. It locks. Look at that shit. Anyway, I haven't figured out that yet, but I just like the color and it's perfect. I can fit my phone, my glasses, and then like my cards in the small part and cash. And I won't have to even carry a wallet. So anyway, I put it over. Hold on. Okay, this is the funny part. So I have over, I'm like, oh, this is cool. You know, I don't have to carry anything. And with my walker, I can just put it over my shoulder. So it's over my shoulder. I've taken the candy. The movie's over. You know, these seats were in reclined back, nice leather seats. And, you know, I'm all the way reclined back. And we sit up. Now remember, I've never owned a shoulder strap purse. I always had one that I carried. After watching this movie in 3D, right? We go to stand up and I'm like, what in the hell? Why do I have a seatbelt on? I thought it was a seatbelt. And I'm just looking, and it's black, right? The handle is black. It looks like a seatbelt. If I wouldn't have took the gummy, I don't think, but it was so funny because I thought I was seat belted in the movie because it was 3D. That's the way my brain was thinking. Heather's looking at me. I'm like, I thought it was a seatbelt. She laughed so hard. It was funny. Now, if I wouldn't have been under, you know, the candy, right? It probably, you know, it's my purse. I wouldn't even stop. But my brain was thinking I had all these dragons flying around me. The water was around me. I mean, you know, 3D movie. Was thinking I had all these dragons flying around me. The water was around me. I mean, you know, 3D movies are badass. They're cool. And so I thought it was a seatbelt. And I'm like trying to take it off. Anyway, that's my story.
Dora.
Did she hear my story time?
Yes.
Oh, now people are going to make up a name. Triple X Tequila Girl Stories. But no, it wouldn't. It's funny, you know, because I've never had one that went over my shoulder like that. Like it's like a fanny pack kind of. But I swear, I thought I had a seatbelt on and I couldn't get it off. I was like tripping out. Why am my seat belted in in the 3D movie. Okay, that's my. Okay, that's my story. But the purse is cute, huh?
I was shared your live tea by everyone. I was busy loading the movie. I've been very good.
I've been very bad. But the purse is cute, right?
Yes.
It's way cute in the colors and it has a lock that I don't know how the fuck to work. But it will be perfect because I've been looking at a lot of purses just for the shoulder strap, just to put phone in, money, cash. I don't need this big wallet and all this shit.
Yeah.
And when they had them, I love orange, and I'm just like, that's Cynthia style right there. I need the purse. And it has a lock on it that I don't know how the fuck to work. I read the directions. There's 5 steps and it still won't work. You have to hit the reset button. I mean, it's a lock. So once I figure out how to work it, you can't get in there apparently.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that's gonna work because it's a zipper. So I just told my friend Heather, you can do it. You love doing this kind of shit. And Dora, I know I told you guys about, we were talking about the ice plunge, and T and I are like, nope, we're out.
Yeah.
And I told you how my friend Heather, her husband and daughter were going and felt so good and have all these amazing stories about it. Well, for some reason, and I told her this was going to happen. I'm like, you watch. They're going to talk you into it and you're going to go. Because she's like me. No. Hell no. Well, she went tonight. I'm like, well, you have fun with that. She went. I talked to her right after and I'm like, let me know how your night is. Because she's not in the chat, but I can say this anyway. Because when she wasn't going and the hubby went with the daughter and hubby would not, they've been married like 33 years, but he would not leave. Hubby would not, they've been married like 33 years, but he would not leave alone all night. Like it just boosted everything. And she usually doesn't share that kind of stuff with me, but she shared that. She's like, you just would not leave me alone all night. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was on speaker when she called me and they were on their way home and he's in the background. And he's telling me it doubles your testosterone. It does this. It does that. I'm like, all right, Roger. And I'm like, well, Heather, you guys have a great night.
Did you get the picture I just got? Did you get the picture I just got?
Anyway, she did the ice plunge. I'm not doing, I guess there's a guy that he's paramedic dude that certified, right? So if you stop breathing, he's going to be there to like help you breathe, I guess.
Get it. I'm gonna show it to y'all.
He gives like the steps on how to do it. And she lasted 4 minutes and she said the bottom was ice, solid ice. I'm like, and I trust her with everything and anything and her opinion, you know what I mean? And I'm like, everything and anything and her opinion, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no.
You're at the moon. You're gonna laugh at this real hard.
Dora
Hey,
probably
Sally.
hear my
Dora,
story. My story was funny. Did you like it, Sassy? I thought it was
you see where I said we can't take you nowhere?
I thought I was in a seatbelt. Especially when I go to the movie anyway. I don't bring my purse. I'll bring my debit card, and that's really it, right? You don't need, and then you buy popcorn, drink, whatever. So I don't really carry my purse. I don't bring my phone.
I don't want to show y'all if she was gonna show it, but it's funny as hell.
Purse. I don't bring my phone.
I don't want to show y'all if she was gonna show it, but it's funny as hell. I just got it, and I have to sit here and laugh.
Have these 3D glasses. I'm trying to get my seat. I'm like, man, that must have been a good 3D ride because I'm strapped in.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so funny. But my suggestion, if you go, anybody out of all the people in here, if you go to a 3D movie and you believe in the candy and you're not driving, do it. It's awesome. It is. And don't take a shoulder strap person because you'll see seat belt. Oh shit. Okay, I'm good now. Sassy, sorry, the floor is all yours.
I got a picture I want to show, but I'll make sure Dora didn't get it first. It is hilarious.
Dora, are you there? Hold on.
It's of someone. Y'all can't tell him I showed y'all or he'll beat me. This picture has made my day.
If Dora missed my whole story, then we're gonna talk about it for like ever, how funny it was and so funny, and not tell her. She missed it because she's like, hold please.
Right?
She missed it because she's like, hold please.
Right?
Yeah. No, Dora's not. She's just on mute. She'll start laughing and mute herself so you can't hear her. She's not being quiet. She probably can't find her lighter or her vape. Anyway, T, are you still with me?
I think she's on mute.
Oh, yeah, she is. I'm just sitting. Oh, there you are.
But you'll stop it in the chat. Bad juju.
Oh, the Q word. Yeah, we don't say that. It has been a fun night.
Did Dora get the same picture?
She's not answering me, so she might have went to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all because it's funny.
Knock on her door. Right, she's right next to you. Hello, hello.
Where you, bitch?
Oh shit! What is this?
T, can I have a big box, please?
Mm-hmm.
God. That's his new one. I can't believe he dressed up in that. That's so funny. So, is it a Halloween costume that he's had and he just spoke?
It's a Halloween costume he wore last year.
Okay,
Because
I
he
was
was
thinking.
dared. He was dared to walk the streets to trick or treat with this costume on.
Yeah, so I was thinking that maybe it was like when he was younger or something. He was,
No.
you know, and he
I'm
found
gonna
it.
kick y'all's ass.
So funny.
He was dared to rear it down the road.
Oh, you don't dare him. I don't even know Robbie that well. I'm getting to know him, but I know
Robbie.
you don't dare Robbie. He's gonna do it. Like Dora, she'll do it. I'll probably do it, except the ice plunge. I'm not doing that. And T, she'll probably do it if it was a truth or dare. Yeah, I would. That's how my other profile picture and the rooster. I was dared after we were walking home from the bar. So I don't know how my friend broke her nose. She fell somehow, but she dared me to get on top of that thing, and there you go. Alcohol was involved, and I'm.
If y'all learn the trick how to keep the kids quiet, please let me know.
Except if someone dared me, T, do you feel the same? Like if I'll dare you to do the ice cold plunge, would you say, well, I dare you to FO? Because
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I don't care if it makes you feel. I don't know. Heather's gonna.
I don't like cold though.
I don't either. I asked her, I'm like, did they give you a wetsuit? She started laughing. She goes,
I want to try it, but I don't
It was
know.
good, Sally.
no. No. There's an instructor there when it's your first time, and he's EMS certified. If you stop breathing, he's right there to help you.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there to help your ass in. But I guess when they do the steps, they tell you to practice your breathing. They teach you how to breathe. Oh, holy hell, no. 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 I don't care.
Hey, Farrah. Thank you.
Because I've had cold showers before. They started out warm, but they ended up.
You're right.
Yeah. And that's miserable.
Yep.
And I'm pissed when I get out. I just go back to bed.
Hi, Morgan.
And cold is like nothing. A cold shower compared to these tubs. It's like, yeah, no. Oh, that's so pretty.
Thank you, Farah.
I gotta see how many coins. I don't even know how many I have. Ooh, I need to go in and let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here.
Love you.
If I was like really rich, the sunflower that's $9.99, I bet that one's badass.
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah.
it's so cool. And then the coconut tree, that one's only 200.
Thank you.
Let's see, what else do we got? Oh shit! I wonder what. I've never seen that one before. The burger truck. That's 5,000 coins.
Yup.
I wonder what does it dish out burgers to everybody? What the hell does it do? Like seriously.
You.
I've seen the fish and chips one on there. There's a bear one that looks cute. Yeah, they need to come out with the puppy kit. I've seen all these. That one's pretty. The lion. No wonder everybody asks for a lion.
I know.
30 out. So how much money would that be for someone to buy the coins and then to gift? How much would it be? Because I haven't seen that one very often.
How much would it cost you to buy?
Yeah, like $600 or something. 30,000 coins. And then how much would the person get?
Well, that's 300, so. Well, that's 300, so. Well, the person would get under 150 of that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Like $150.
Yeah. At
Nice.
300, yeah.
Out of the 30,000.
Yeah.
Oh, you think they'd get more than that?
Mm-mm.
TikTok.
I'm gonna go back in the chat.
Okay. Thank you. No, TikTok takes half or a little bit more.
Yeah. I think I heard, but I never heard any more about it, that they were taking 50, like so half, and then they were going to start taking 70 when we came back again.
I
don't know.
I don't know if it's quite 70.
Yeah, I don't know. Still a rip off, but they're cool. Like some of the gifts are like really cool, but they got rid of my favorite one, the shooting star or whatever the hell. Well, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The sun. It was like a whatever the hell. Well, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The sun. It was like a sun, and it was cool, and it was like 100. That was it, but it would do something, for that
Yeah.
amount, But they got rid of it. I'm like, you guys suck. They have the other ones still there, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, Karma. You're being bad.
I know. Dora can't find her vape, so that's probably what she's doing. T and I are just hanging out. I just still. I tried to get my seatbelt off at the movie. Bruno. Bruno. You still being an asshole?
Yes. What do you want?
I call my cat that all the time. He's been good. When my doctor came yesterday, he brought a trainer dude with him, and so it's first time meeting both of them, and they're really, really nice. They were 45 minutes late, but they stayed like an hour because I finally got my insurance back, so they can start coming again once a month. But
Yeah.
my cat, he once a month, but
Yeah.
my cat, he is like, he can hear them like when they're not even at the door yet, and he gets right up to the door, and then as soon as he hears the knock, he'll like kind of back up a little bit, and then I open the door, and he doesn't know these people, so he down the hall under the bed or in the closet somewhere, he's gone. Well, they'd been here a while and stuff, and here he comes, sneak, like he's seriously tiptoeing slowly, sneaking up, and he gets to the couch and just stares these two doctors like up and down, and just stares at him. I'm like, that's my guard cat. And then he tiptoes, like he didn't even I promise, it's like slow motion, and he's tiptoeing, like his paws are not touching all the way down, and he's tiptoes over to him. Then he was okay, and they pet him, and he was okay. But he is the funniest cat. He's so funny. He's so funny. He's my guard dog.
Bruno's just hyper tonight. I don't know what it is.
Is it storming or?
No. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like he won't. Like it's like he wants to go outside, like to play, and then when you, he's been doing it a lot lately, where I let him, go outside, and I go to come back in, and he turns around, and is like wanting to come back in. I'm like, why? Because you're just gonna keep on bothering me about wanting to go outside.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
what.
to let him run his energy out.
Does Bruno sleep with you guys?
Yeah, he either sleeps at my feet or he'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, my cat. He has one side of the bed, and I get the other. But when I had my lab, before I bought him a therapeutic bed, before he got really bad, like when he first started kind of limping a little bit. But he would get on the bed, and once he was on the bed, you're not moving, you're not getting any more covers. I mean, he was 100 pounds. He was big boy. Like, you're not moving, so you better get comfortable, because I'd let him up on the bed. I would. And then my cat, we were all there's a happy damn family. And then if I had, a significant one over, or just, guy friend, whatever, we're drinking, no one's going to be driving. They were both so pissed because they wouldn't let them up, they're like, no, Jasper, get down. And Jasper would, he'd lay in his bed, but he was so used to sleeping with me, so if there wasn't anyone else, and he's like, nope, you're not coming up. And then Rusty would sit and just pace, and animals are so cute. I'm gonna have to get the picture. I have it on my Facebook of him when I first got him, and he looks like a Beanie Baby. He's like up on the couch. I think I told you guys this story, but he's like up on the couch, like on top of the couch, and he's looking down, and Jasper's laying and takes up the whole love seat. He was that big. Rusty's looking down like, what the fuck is and then, then they became best friends. They did. But now Rusty he's king. Yeah, it's his way. Hold, please. Oops. All right. I need to get up and make it to point B too. I gotta shut my blinds. Yeah, it's already dark. It's like boom. I haven't even taken my night meds. Shit. I forgot. Although not
Dawn,
those.
what Amanda are you talking about?
I think, is it the one that's always in Petty's life? That one? I don't know very much of her, but I think she's the one that's always up in Petty's box. If it's the same one. I hate it when I take my medicine this late. I try to take it a little bit earlier because it usually takes a minute. But, well, time just flew on by.
Oh, Amanda Lynn, yeah. Why did she come in there?
Jamie Giles. I haven't seen you for a while.
You told Amanda Lynn she needed to apologize to me? You told Amanda Lynn she needed to apologize to me? Oh, she got a box. Why?
She got a box because she went off in Petty's live about Smash and Malibu holding a live on, what's his name? Is it Elijah or something? Isaac. And she didn't know that he had already talked on Smash and Malibu the day before. which is why they held it live.
Yeah.
So she came up to be told that and then apologised to Smash and Malibu for opening her mouth.
Why? I mean, why is she inserting herself in other people's shit? It ain't got nothing to do with you.
My question is, why is she going through yours and Smash's chats and blocking everybody?
Oh, is she really?
Yes.
I didn't even
She's
know. Damn. That's fucking rude. So you're just blocked. Okay. So that's because Petty told her to do it.
Oh.
Or
So
she's
whoever's
just
in,
following suit. Following suit.
so whoever's in Smash's live, she goes and blocks so they can't go into Petty's or what? She blocks the entire chat.
No, I mean her blocking him doesn't keep him from going into Petty's, but it keeps I mean Petty could go through her followers and see who all she's following, and you know, I'm sure some people, if she was following them, might not be such a good thing. And she might have to answer for it. But Amanda was always in my lives. And well, she was really in everybody's lives. Um, but I think her main hangout was Pastor Petty's. And then when all that shit went down, then she wanted to turn on me and start talking shit about me in Petty's live. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? The one just waiting to be the next one voted off the island, Amanda? Because that's really what you are. I mean, the way she conversates with you, she talks to you like she's, um, better. Right, Dawn, yeah. That's been a while ago. It was when Florida Man first held his the first live in here. Apparently Amanda didn't like it. Pastor Petty damn sure didn't.
Yeah, she talks down to everybody. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop back down. It's
Okay,
noisy.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuck you! What's that?
What?
Really, Dawn? I don't know. They will, yeah. They will, Brooke.
Okay, I know I'm on the moon, but did I just hear what I thought I just heard?
Yes. Bitchy Witch said yes.
That's an appointment for fuck you. Love you too, Ma.
He's gonna learn it eventually. Or she's gonna learn it eventually.
Sooner or later.
All I know is she's dropping from a box. I didn't even hear. Oh, I heard the kid, but I didn't hear her say anything. I didn't hear what she said, and then all of a sudden I hear what?
It took me 10 minutes to find my fucking phone.
Oh my god!
What is going on? I don't know.
You missed my whole story time.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking high. I can't. Good evening, Tickety Talk. You don't fucking stop. No. Have you ever just fucking forget it? I can't. This is T's fault. I fucking hate you.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Somebody please call for help.
Help, Dora.
Sheesh. T.
What, Dora?
We have a problem.
You have a
What's our problem?
Have you ever been so elevated that you feel out of breath?
Yes, that's how I am right now.
bitch. You feel out of breath. You always lose shit when you get high. And it takes you half a day to find it.
Well, I heard voices, and I realized
Oh, that's not good.
He heard voices.
it was you, bitch. It was you. Oh,
I lost my
fault.
I lost my sunglasses earlier and they were on top of my mother freaking head.
Who's cussing? Who's walking?
This is Cynthia's fault. Oh shit.
I said, whose kids cussing? Who's on the moon? And who's live?
It was Bitchy Witch's kid, and Dora and Robbie and Tequila there are all on the moon.
Oh shit.
Alrighty. What's it? Tequila.
Dora's leading the pack.
Dora.
Oh.
Lead them straight.
Please do not put me in charge tonight. Don't do
Oh my
it.
god.
I could go that route.
Dora cannot be leading the straight line. She can't do it.
It's a fucking
I'll lead the
setup.
pack too, damn it.
She'll have them going in circles and everything else.
Well, we can't even walk straight, either go straight. So what?
No. Like, listen, have you ever just ate too many fucking brownies and hit a pin and took a gummy and...
Yes. That's
No,
how I lost
the
my
pins
control.
I have ink in them.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
Mine
So,
too.
what
I'm
happened was,
diabetic, so brownies aren't good.
have you ever felt like you're so elevated that the first whiff of cold wind you want to piss? Sick fucking cat. Wee! This is Dave's fault. This is all that bitch's fault. Every bit of this is. Hello.
Oh my hell.
It's okay with you. Dora.
When I went to the movie, this is like the same scenery I left. Look at you.
Breezy, I'm pretty
Dora, are you
sure-
on the moon with us?
I'm pretty sure me and you are the only ones.
T, can we get them all out of the box? Because I can't with them tonight.
Look at Robbie died. He can't even open.
Hello.
I'll be laughing at me because I done ran into the wall.
Well, Robbie, did you know you were for sale?
I'm for sale. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I said I'd take you.
1 cent.
I'm more worth than that.
No, I don't even take a gummy. I have the patches, and I done ran into the wall.
I stay off the moon too.
The moon's great.
It's wonderful. There's no drama.
It's a long ways down from here.
I'm scared to move. Go to the lights. I told them I needed something to keep me calm. Am I damned if they did? I can't even move without running and stuff.
And bringing a 6-pack to bed.
Robbie, you will not do that with me no more.
I will never forget that sassy when Robbie turned the camera on you and you're standing in the doorway with 6 bottles.
Just looking at me.
You had 6 bottles of pop wrapped in your arm. Robbie had to. I'm like, Robbie,
Oh, they gave me something
Oh,
real.
Lord, have mercy.
Oh God, I can't.
Hey, Brogan.
My cray doctor. Ooh. I can't with you. Will you please stop? I can't look without laughing. Stop. You and 50 Shades. I'm just scared to get them out of the box. Shades, I can't with you. You better be glad I love you.
I know.
What the hell is
What
this?
my dog is barking at.
Bobby, you
Hello. 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 What the fuck is this? You heard me?
Would you? God.
Who blocked you?
Oh God.
Mess with me now.
Oh, voices. I already thought she had you blocked. Okay. I need to check and see what my damn dog is barking at.
Cynthia, she's flying.
Look, I'm getting there.
You will not be going with me tomorrow, Robbie, because you'll be told, Lord, no.
Grandma, tell the truth.
Dang, 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 dang.
What in the hell? Is it an egg?
An egg and some noodles.
Oh, good Lord. It's like, you do. I heard you put egg. I've never tried it.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
This is not fair.
Oh my gosh.
Robbie, I'm gonna throw you back in the yard. Go to sleep with Karma.
Oh, shit.
Karma needs a bed belly. I'm gonna put you out there with Karma.
Look at him.
The lollipop cute. You'll make her real comfortable.
50 cents. I can't even look at your picture.
That's why I said I can't look at him. Why he done me that way?
Oh, good Lord.
Surfing in the USA.
Oh my God.
You egghead. Extra, extra.
Read all about it.
Right?
Oh my Lord.
Girl.
Oh, I had my dog, my bulldog's named Karma.
Not my dog.
Be out there with her, so why are you talking? Woohoo! Text message. He's out there waiting for you. You get out there.
Woohoo! I hate that. I hate that one. I have that one on my phone and I can't do it. Woohoo! Wee!
Text message.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey Robbie, you kind of look cute that way. Won't you stay that way?
Yeah, I could never live with somebody that smokes and laughs like that. Like, it would drive me batshit crazy. Like, literally drive me nuts. I would have to force myself to smoke too.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Karma.
Free to hear
Karma.
everybody's laugh.
And now Karma's seeing potatoes sing.
I bet that was very interesting.
Oh my hell, Karma, I would have died laughing. She saw a live full of the potatoes yesterday with Spanish music playing. Oh, that would be funny.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go to town.
Get out with you.
Oh my gosh.
Got my scarf on so my hair don't blow. Even though I don't have no damn hair to blow. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is Dora asleep?
No, she's probably looking for her vape now.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull her up.
Or her phone.
Robbie, your brother said he needs his charger.
Do you know what the at is? Oh, never mind. Got it.
No, tell her Bubbles. And I would like that devil's advocate. I was trying to block them. Oh.
Oh dear Lord.
There we go. Oh, okay. Hey, Bubbles. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, lady. 1 second. I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Technical difficulty. You're fine. No, I was just going to tell you, I can call you on IG and walk you through how to make mods. Or add mods, I should say, not make them.
Why do you gotta
Well,
call her on
I
IG
just
to
made
tell
you
her
a
that?
mod.
Just
I'm
tell
just
her
real slow at it. I don't know how to work all that stuff. Yeah. It just takes a little getting used to, but yeah, I'll be glad to help you with
Click on the name, the
anything,
3 little
you know.
dots, add moderator.
I'm not the best either, but I can
There
walk
you
you
go.
through some of that stuff. Well, I sure do appreciate it.
There.
I may start streaming her and people like her.
No, do it on the back end.
Of their words and their actions and, you know, things like that. But, you know. Like I was saying, she knew exactly how bad I was triggered. And she was in there. And I even sent that woman a thank you on IG. So, you know, about being in there. Because I felt she was in there in support, you know, of children. You know, not being put on a list. Right. But that's not the case, I don't believe. So, I mean, I could be wrong. But she sure does seem sympathetic to Florida Man's actions and all of this and that. But she's like, you know, I knew she would. Of course she went live. She came over here to get her content, and now she's live. Yeah. And she's like the rest of them, saying, well, I don't condone what he does or says. But there they are, right in the box next to them, or their mods are make sense. You know, she was even saying something about Miss Unknown to Megan. Oh, wow. implying that Miss Unknown was being racist, about something to do with Megan. I don't know what's up with that, so I'm going to have to try to figure out what's going on there. I don't know if Miss Unknown's live, but she might want to ask Mallory, to talk a little more about that, and because I'm curious.
Someone told her that Mallory's live talking about Kinder and Florida.
Well, like I said, I just jumped up because
That laugh that Bubbles gave was about the thickest laugh I've ever heard.
and let you know that. But yeah, if you need anything, just reach out to me. You have my IG. All right. Thank you so much, Bubbles, and thank you for everything.
And go on the back end and learn how to mod.
Yeah, we all know.
You too can learn to mod like Bubbles for only $9.99.
I suppose that burning biscuit is over there just smoldering. That's the only reason why she went right back live. Because I did catch the end of her live because my source
Burning biscuits.
told me, hey, she's saying this, hey, she's saying that, and I'll be getting clips.
You get clips?
I might not start streaming her.
Live and
or
let
people
live.
like her, but
Yeah.
I might just start posting again.
And be
Yes,
careful what you might start streaming you. I don't know if you're scared or
I guess
worried.
she won't let me in her box. So,
Sure.
last time, to my recollection, the last time I was in her box, and it was defending Megan. That was way back when. I sat with Megan, and I was a mod for Megan. Megan made me a mod. I didn't ask for it. I did none of that. Just one day I was a mod, right? But I was fine with it. That was the one and only time I was a moderator for anybody. And I was taking the brunt of the front line.
They were talking shit
between
on Bubbles about how
Mallory
she
and
laughed.
Megan back in the day, right? And then mine, Snoop Dogg's, a few other accounts got banned.
What's your favorite
because,
color?
she filed with copyright. And then when I came back,
Who the fuck is this?
I never heard a word from Megan when all of this was going on.
Bubbles, y'all.
I was on vacation.
What's your favorite color?
Who is that?
During that whole time, other than
Live and
oh
let
my God,
live.
my account's banned because her account was one of the ones
what's
banned.
going on in here.
Who?
Well,
Live and
when I
let
came
live.
back, next thing I know, they're all cordial, right? They're all cordial,
And
trying to
Lee
do
is
this
the one
good
that said
thing
we're
for
jealous.
this child. And I'm going to say it. All they was trying to do,
I'm gonna say
Mallory and Megan, because everybody knows how Megan is and everyone knows how Mallory is, their images aren't that great.
They are
So,
because she's a beautiful
they
person
were
inside
using
and out, and they are.
Oh, that's the bitch that said she didn't like me. I don't fucking like you either.
Poor child. Their image. I've said that from the beginning. I'll say it now.
Dora, maybe you should go tell her.
But what?
Megan had a problem with me. I had a problem with Megan.
It's not
I had a
Megan.
problem with Mallory. And, well,
Alexa, shut up. What is happening?
said by somebody, if you're going to say it on the back
I never
end,
heard you tell Alexa to
you
shut
might as well say it on live or in
She
public.
listens to me.
And that's what I said back then.
We're in danger, girl.
They're telling
And that's what I'm saying now.
I don't know,
And
but Dora is in there and a few others.
I will always think and feel
Dora.
why that whole situation came to be.
No, Dora's on the moon, bitch.
And I'm currently walking downstairs.
And if Mallory's got a problem with me and what I said to Florida Man, that I clearly stated, because I had to go back and watch that live.
Megan?
Clearly stated that this is between me and Florida Man and no one else.
Florida Man.
And I commend anyone with any kind of job like that and pays their bills and puts food on the table for their families. I commend them.
You commend
Are
us.
they underpaid?
Well, when do we get our praises?
I know for a fact I've done those jobs myself.
Shit.
This is a good person.
This is T's fault. I fucking hate you.
Others don't have to come on a live after live after live after live and like somebody I know. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. She don't have to. She just is. So.
I'm not. So there's that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was saying, last time I was live with that woman, she kept muting me, wouldn't let me talk, and all this and that.
We should pray. We should probably pray. T, damn it.
I told her, I don't think I was in a box, but I did tell her I was a nudist. Why I didn't. That's why I didn't turn my camera on. So. Exactly, Nicole. But I know some people that constantly has to say that. And then basically shows their dirty finger up their nose to smell it.
What?
Thank you for the gift, y'all.
That's how you get COVID? Don't do that.
The things that make you go.
Yes, Bad Dog Mom, we're nudist. We are the colony.
And then cry about saying stuff and then say you're using my words against me. But dang, she's the one that said them. I mean, how am I using them against her? She said them and she's doing it to herself. I'm not doing it, and no one else. I mean, I've seen a few accounts that did. But I don't see them around no more. But yeah, there were a few accounts that. I mean, look at Florida Man. He was using people's voices, and Mallory's was one of them. He was using her voice to speak. And I believe that was on Smash's Live. I heard that. I mean, I might be mistaken. No, but I'm almost certain.
Literally recorded Bougie say those words on purpose.
All right, guys. The things I said it. But I just had to get those few things out of the way because Mallory was trying to spin what I said to Florida Man pertaining that that it was to everyone with jobs like that. And the difference is, if he does have a job like that, is he putting food on the table for his family? Is he paying the light bill or the water bill or the gas bill or rent? Or is he just putting gas in his tank and floating around?
Is it your business?
Is it anybody? Yeah.
There's a big difference.
Right.
Explain.
It ain't none of your damn business.
I don't want to.
He ain't bothering her, so what is it any of her business?
Malibu. It wasn't really about Smash. So, however, they did what they done, and they know what they done was wrong.
Good God,
Both of them. You know, I'm proud not Storm, and saying that, and that's I'm glad for you. I really am. I mean, I liked both. Well, I never. It's been a long time since I liked Malibu, and I never showed that I didn't like her until she done what she done. So yeah, if you like them, you like them. You can't help who you like, just like you can't help who you love. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not going to hold it against you. But I have, you have your reasons why you like them and like to be in their company, and I have my reasons why I don't like either one of them, and I don't want to be in their company. So, as I was saying about Malibu,
I quite frankly don't give a fuck.
liked her in a long time, but I never held it against her, while I was in Smashes, because I respected the friendship that Smash and her had.
I've been saying that all day.
And I still do. But that doesn't mean that I have to like either one of them or like what they done. So, and I appreciate you too, Night Storm. I mean, just like the rainbow in your name. I mean, everything's on a spectrum and everything is covered, in the human condition in that spectrum. So, you love who you love and you dislike the ones you dislike. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. And I hope
What does the rainbow have anything to do with that?
And Mallory, have a good night. And just stop it. Just freaking stop it. Jesus. And I love Jesus. So, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, he's going to forgive me. Anyway, good night, everyone.
That's cool. Like, I need a series 2. I need a series 2. I need a series 2.
What is it that Mallory's doing that she needs to stop?
Look how detailed they are compared to the other ones.
I know, that's cool. Huh.
I really need one of those. And if I do get those,
People really should mind their business instead of trying to get their nose in everyone else's.
I mean, for her to say, well, if he does have a job, is he paying this? Why do you care?
got the high chair.
I'm gonna be in the chat, T.
Okay. I can't get him to calm down. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
Oh, shit.
Huh? No, not.
This is Cynthia's fault.
That damn time, it's not mine.
It's Breezy's.
Bitch, what are you eating?
Ice.
What am I always fucking eating?
Ice.
What'd you say my name for?
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Ice, ice, baby.
It's Dora's fault.
Oops. What is that song on the fucking Oops me? I did that.
Huh?
Did T? Do you know if SP ever went live after Mexican Homie?
I don't know. I didn't hear that she did.
Yeah. I don't know that whole story, so I was just listening to everything. And wow,
Yeah,
60 grand.
that's what she said.
And she was joking about it, like, haha, you guys only thought 20, or I don't know what she said. Said something.
She was bragging.
Yeah. 60 grand though, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how would, so she would just scam people for just everything and anything that, like, I need money for this or that. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yep. It is.
Yeah, I kept watching.
Fucking scammers.
I didn't see her go live. I was excited. I thought, man, she's about to break TikTok.
Yeah.
And if you get the crib, don't throw away the capsule just yet as soon as I open it, because if I get that one, you actually need part of the capsule.
Got you.
So don't throw it away as soon as I open it.
Okay.
If I do get one, and I open it with you.
Whew.
Because you need half the capsule thing.
I don't even know what time I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I think you could just call off.
Ma'am,
Huh?
it's your fault.
It's your fucking fault.
Son of a bitch, when that shit hit, wee!
Girl, I remember one time my husband, he used to clean some restaurants after hours, and we had to go to Yellow Springs and clean one, and Dave Chappelle hangs out there a lot. And he had an after hours party because it's like a bar / restaurant, and he had a party down that area. So my husband and I went with him, and we were cleaning it up, and a friend of mine was with us too, and we were inside just like picking up as the last few people were leaving, and we spotted these black like canisters sitting on the table. And my friend was like, I know what's in those. And I was like, you can't touch shit till everybody's gone. You know, even Dave Chappelle, they all have to be gone. Then we can touch it. Girl, he left these canisters on the table. And now, I don't smoke that stuff normally, but I decided I was going to do it. But I thought with that kind of stuff, I had enough time to smoke one, go downstairs, get in the shower, and get back up in bed. Nope, I about killed myself in the shower.
Facts.
I said, never again. Never a freaking again.
See, it's Cynthia's fault.
I called my friend the next day. I said, girl, you come and get this and take it all home with you. Because I made her split it with me. Nope. I was hanging onto the shower head and everything. It was bad.
We're in danger. What is happening?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try to stay up tonight so I don't miss anything.
Scared the crap out of me. What was that?
If you miss anything, it's T's fault.
Okay. Yeah. All the fuckery starts at, about 2 in the morning. Try to stay up.
Girl, I woke up at like 2:30 this morning. All hell was broken loose. Passion live.
Well, I need to get off because I don't know what I don't know what time I gotta be at work in the morning.
I say you just call off.
I say you tell them Dora said to go the fuck home. That's what you should tell them.
And then Breezy said you didn't have to go to work at all because we're flying cows to Gaza.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's just an hour or so.
CT, it's a win-win situation.
Yep.
You tell them that your friend said that you didn't have to go to work. Fuck them.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll work.
And tell them if they don't like that I don't work, they can call me anytime.
Be like, my friend said fuck you. Yes.
Fuck them.
That's what you tell them, T. I'm telling you. It works every time.
Yep.
Fuck them.
All is well.
Tell them your friend went to the moon last night and you were up late watching her go to the moon.
And she told me to tell you to say fuck them.
Correct.
And before the
She
rocket
said to
took
tell
off,
you fuck 'em, and she said to tell you that I don't have to punch in tomorrow because tomorrow is National Off Work Day.
Yep.
Is it?
Yes.
For anybody on TikTok.
Yep. Tomorrow is tell them it's a national holiday, and it is National Stay on TikTok for 16 Hours Day. Yep. That's what you tell them. It works.
And then fuck them.
My boss actually follows me on TikTok. It's fine.
So that means she will know then that you don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, my
it's
boss
national
actually, she
state.
already knows my fucker. I told her today because she was calling a meeting and I said, you're fucking with my internet time.
Okay.
See, T, I need your boss's number so I can call her tonight.
Do you think I'm fucking stupid?
She doesn't know what time she works, but fuck them.
I know where T works. I'll give you her boss's number. She works.
I need to call her boss, and I need to tell her boss, listen, today is National Fuck'em Day. We stay on TikTok for 24 hours.
It's 1-800 Doll Central. That's the phone number.
You hear Mama J snoring?
Husky Mama Tina, you want a box? This was interesting. I shared out my live a lot.
Who is?
If not, she is now.
Hello.
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 Husky Mama Tina.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Is there anybody there?
Knock,
Knock,
knock.
knock.
Hello. How you doing? Wake up.
How you
Tickety dock.
doing?
Is there anybody out there?
No.
Tickety, tickety, tickety,
Oh.
tickety, 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 tock.
Oh, that's funny. Oops.
Knock, knock.
Sorry, T.
It's
Knock,
okay.
knock.
I didn't know I could do that. I was playing around.
Look, I knock, knock. Knock,
And now I
knock.
can't get.
Who's
I can't.
there?
I want to play. Hold on. I want to play. Hold on.
Oh my
Hold, please.
god.
Hold,
Thank you,
please.
T. I was trying to put it back and I couldn't. I
Hold,
didn't do it
please.
that time. That's Dora.
Hold on. Hold, please. Hi.
Hello.
You're in the big box, Mama Husky.
Oh, Bruno.
Alright. I guess she didn't mean to play.
Oh, Husky Mama, we like your doggy. I want to pet that dog.
Can I pet that? She didn't mean to play.
Oh, Husky Mama, we like your doggy. I want to pet that dog.
Can I pet that dog? Oh,
I thought it was Bruno.
Alright, everybody say bye.
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 Share my
Hi, new
live.
friend. I'm so sorry you didn't want to talk to us.
Later, Gator.
We offered the big box and everything.
Well, pretty fucking fun.
Jeez.
Listen, we got a major problem over here.
Did you see what T did? She took away my ability to change boxes.
What?
T.
I took away your ability to what?
I can't move the boxes.
Really?
Oh
I
wait,
didn't
never
take them
mind.
away.
I was going the wrong spot. Never mind, you're good. Sorry, I apologize.
I'm like, I didn't do shit.
I don't ever. That's kind of like when I was trying to turn down the volume on my laptop and nobody told me that I had to hit the microphone and not the speaker. I kept saying every time I click on this, it won't. It keeps clicking me into settings. Yeah, ding dongs.
Were you here well, I don't know if you were here or not, but my advice for tonight, when you go to a 3D movie and you buy a purse on your way to the movie that's like a shoulder strap that goes around your neck that everybody's wearing.
Yeah.
And the movie gets over, you think your seat belted in. It was the funniest. Like, why am I?
She
Why
tried to
am I?
unbuckle herself.
Oh my god.
Because I've never had a purse that like goes the neck ones. I just never have. I
The
always
crossbody.
So yeah, I got a crossbody, and I really thought I was seatbelted.
That's too funny because I wear crossbodies all the time.
Yeah, it would, but being a 3D movie and having the dragons like flying in my face, water, it was like I was in the movie. It was so cool. But I just had my purse around my neck down, and it's black. The handle, it's like a seatbelt. I kept pulling on it.
Oh my god.
Was so bad, and my friend that's with me, she's like never even drank before, right? Never. Like she hasn't done anything. But she's so awesome. She'll swear up a storm, but man. And so I told her when I figured it out, I'm like, I thought I was seat belted in.
Lord.
Yeah, she takes me to buy them. She knows what I got. She takes me. Yeah, I told her when she picked me up, I'm like, I may or may not have taken a gummy. She's like, oh, here we go. But yeah, I swear in the frame of mind that, I was in, I really thought I had the seatbelt on. Well, and so it's, going through my head. I'm like, well, we're in a movie that's 3D. It's like I'm in the car. Like I'm trying to undo the seatbelt. Like it wouldn't even budge. It was so funny. Anyway. It was. We laughed so hard. It was so funny. If I wouldn't have been under the influence of candy, then it probably wouldn't have been. I would have just stood up, right? No, because I put my seat down because I'm all the way reclined back, and I like pushing the button to put the seat down.
Oh my.
Oh, it was bad. I know.
Alright, I'm gonna see a Smash Live and then I'm going to bed. I can't do this late stuff anymore.
I know. I always fall asleep in her live.
I've been able to go in there and say hi, bye, and I gotta go.
Yeah, I'll usually say hi and then I fall asleep. And then I end up in someone else's life.
Yep.
Yeah, life has ended. Oh shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, alright. Well, good night, T. Dora, you're already asleep.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, she's not.
I know. Dora's good for the night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Breezy. Sorry.
Good night,
I was
friends.
fucking muted again.
You're good. Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Thank you, T.
Thank y'all.
It's always been fun.
Uh-huh. Y'all
Good
have
night,
a good
Mama.
night. And I will see y'all sometime tomorrow.
Sounds like we're playing, and it's Friday.
All right. See y'all later. Love yous.
Okay. Good night.
Good
Love
night.
y'all.